better on a mic than me.
I'm used to it. But getting in here is pretty tight for me.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to change it to a table.
Yeah.
All good?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's even though I'm on a mic a lot, hearing myself.
You don't. Oh yeah, because you even when you're recording, you don't wear.
I get it turned down though.
You do?
Yeah. But it's alright. I can.
You can deal with it.
Yeah.
That's alright. Fucking Goobsy.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much, bro. Just living life.
You're a bigger motherfucker than I remember, eh?
Yeah, I am. That's I addressed it with the Fat Boy EP.
Yeah, I was listening to the Fat Boy before you came.
Yeah.
That's still my favourite song of yours.
Yeah, Fat Boy slaps, that's for sure.
Was that one of your most successful songs?
It is. It's up there, but I did like this song, and that got a lot of attention as well.
You did a diss track.
Yeah, I had like an issue with this dude, and we went at it through music.
That's alright, it's better than fucking punching on.
Yeah, and he deleted all his songs, and I just kept mine up.
So you won?
I most certainly won.
Yeah?
I smoked him. It was, he was like crying and shit, called someone up crying and asking to stop it, and I was like, fair enough.
Did you ever get into like the rap battle kind of fucking scene? Because that's a whole nother scene.
Yeah, it is. That shit was dying out though in Adelaide when I started doing music, because like obviously I'm a lot younger than like the people I hang out with.
That was massive when I was growing up.
Yeah, I know. I always hear stories from like Larrikin and shit, like, and Manners, like, because those guys were in it heavily, but I went to like 2 battles, but like there was no names there anymore. There was no like, people didn't know. It wasn't like there was Cursor or 360 or shit like that. It was just like local dudes doing these small battles. And I remember like, oh, dude, I could easily do this. And then I was like looking around. I was like, man, I'm not going to waste my time writing verses. Because it's all memorized verses as well. Lots of the battles were that were on YouTube, like the Got Beef and shit. I was like,
it was Got Beef.
Yeah,
that was
those were like battles that you memorized. And then you went in and then you like, rapped it because you remember it and shit. They're not like freestyles, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to waste my time putting all this energy into someone and like for no reason. It's not like I don't like them, and then just fucking.
Well, you're not going to be able to perform one of them at a fucking show.
Yeah, it's not going to benefit me at all because they weren't popping anymore. Like
8 Mile obviously fucking was the reason that 8 Mile would have been the reason
that everyone wanted the rap battle, probably. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm not going to put all this energy and time into it. Perform in front of like 5 people and then only accumulate like 10 views on YouTube, because it wasn't the thing anymore. I was like, I'd just rather focus on actual making music and getting better at that. And yeah, like I had a few friends that did it and shit. I was just like, not my cup of tea. I'm not feeling it. I just fucking.
So they're never really going off the fucking top of the dome but
like the Got Beef ones? Nah, not those ones. There would have like back in Adelaide, there was heaps of freestyle ones. Like there's no footage of them. They were just like rowdy nights where they had all these freestyle events and shit like that I've just heard about. I've never been to one of them, and like that's what Larry and Manners were all involved in when they were like, in their early 20s and shit like that. They're in their, if not their 30s now, so that's years ago. That was before I was even 18, so I didn't get to see any of them.
Freestyling's one of those weird fucking things though, where is anyone actually freestyle? Like you can never tell if it's actually off the top of the dome or if it's
like a comp, you can't sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I guess I probably could now, like being at them heaps, but
you can kind of see when someone's actually thinking like 2 bars ahead though.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like Larrikin, he used to do all the freestyle shit. And whenever we're like pissed and shit, he doesn't really get pissed anymore, but whenever he would be pissed and just freestyle, you just knew it was off the dome, and it was so good, so creative. I was like, I can see why this guy was so good at battle rapping. Like
some people are freaks at it. Like I've got a mate, I'm not sure, he's not a very big, he doesn't really put out a lot of music, but he's a fucking good rapper. Have you ever heard of Dunders?
Who?
Glenn Dunders?
Nah.
He doesn't put out much music, but he just you just give him like a word and he can just go on top of it. Some people are just so talented like that.
that's pretty much how I started. I was just like freestyling, fucking around with friends and that. And one friend was like, "Oh, you're gonna meet my cousin. He has a microphone." I was like, "Oh, okay." Then got put in this shed with these dudes, and they were just like, "Yeah, rap." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was a bit like nervous. I didn't really rap in front of people but my friends, and I was like, "Fuck," like sweaty palms and shit. And I'm like, "Fuck, here we go, let's do it." And then that guy that I was in the shed with is still one of my best friends. I still do most of my music with him today.
No
so
shit.
I was like, yeah, sick. But yeah, it's just like some bit like lots. I love being around people who can't rap but get drunk and then try to rap.
Yeah,
that are friends.
hilarious.
That are friends. Like if I'm out in town and someone comes up and he's like, "Oh, can I spit you a bar?" I'm like, oh, I suppose, man. It was just time to take a piss, but alright, I'll let you rap to me. Like it happened the other weekend. Like some dude was just like, "Bro, you're that rapper, eh?" And I was like, yeah, I might be. And he's like, "Can I spit you a bar?" I'm just like, let me finish my piss, bro, and you can spit me all the bars you want.
There's
just got people on the toilet just rapping to me. I'm in a circle. I'm just like, fuck's sakes, how did I get here?
There was that one fucking freestyle when we blew up like 2 years ago. It was that Tory Lanez.
He's good, man.
No, I don't really fuck with his music heaps, but he has that
I
one.
love him.
He has that one freestyle on that Aiden show. That Aiden, and it's like 20,000 bitches on an island.
Oh, I don't even know it.
Have you seen
No.
that? Fuck. You can tell it's just off the top of the dome, and it turned into like, I think it was the perfect timing because it was during COVID.
Yeah, that would have been big as well because that's when the Megan Thee Stallion shit happened.
Yeah, it was around when he shot her in the foot or something.
Yeah, they reckon he shot. Like, he's saying it's a conspiracy and shit like that. I don't know what's going on.
He's a short king, eh? He's a short king. He's a small dude.
He's so little, man.
He's a small motherfucker. Besides that, I reckon one of my favourite freestyle ciphers was fucking Funk Volume when they were together. They did this backpack cipher in a laundromat.
Yeah, I remember those dudes.
And they used to be able to spit pretty good.
They could. I don't know. Sometimes for me, it's not always about how good you can rap. It's like also about your persona and how you hold yourself and everything. Because like, look at 50 Cent. He's like top 3 for me, and he's not good at rapping.
I have this fucking I just got to fix this 1 second. Just got to fix this shit. Yeah, I have this like conspiracy in my head where I think 50 Cent could be the greatest rapper of all time, and he doesn't have one song that's shit.
Yeah, he makes bangers.
If you look at Get Rich or Die Trying or Massacre, just those albums from top to fucking bottom, they're bangers.
Yep, absolutely.
Like all of them.
Absolutely. Agree.
And
100% agree.
You say that and people are like, nah, he's a bit of a sellout. I'm like, I'd fucking sell out too.
Yeah, he's sick of selling crack, man. Let him fucking make money off music.
What do you want him to do? Just stop rapping and start slinging meth again?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
He's top 3 for me. And I always say, like...
Who's the one?
Nipsey Hussle.
You like Nipsey?
Yeah, I got him tattooed on my leg.
Never got on I've never sat down and listened to his music.
Oh my God. I love him. When I was like 12, my brother came home with his busted ass iPod that he either found or stole from someone when we were little kids. And he's like, "Yeah, you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." Went to my mate's house, and his older brothers, just like older dudes from Morphettvale, I just remember always looking up to them. I was like, "Can you put music on this iPod?" And they just loaded it up. People I've never heard of before. The only rap I'd ever heard of was like 50 Cent and Eminem and whatever was on the radio. And I remember the first 3 things I ever heard, and it was like Nipsey Hussle's The Marathon. That's like 2011 or 12. J. Cole's Friday Night Lights.
People love J. Cole as well.
Yeah, they do. And then this other dude called Bun B, Trilogy. So they're like the 3 albums that are like imprinted in my brain. And I've listened to probably Nipsey every day since that day that I got shown. I was just pumping The Marathon.
He's got real like smooth flow like Snoop, doesn't he? He's got like a real Snoop kind of fucking vibe.
He's like another person like 50 though, really embodies the street, and you can just like hear it. And I love the people that just like
so it's not always about the bars.
No, it's not a lot for me because I get a little bored out with it. I'm just like, I get it. This dude can rap.
Like you can go
because I don't think I'm that good at rapping.
You got a good persona.
Yeah, exactly. And I just like keep it to myself. I don't lie. I just like most of the shit I say, if it like 90% of the time, if it hasn't happened to me or I've been through it, it's like someone real close to me has been through it or it's happened to them. And I just like, I like fucking, like I don't try to rap my ass off and think of the most creative shit, but it's like, I guess that's not what I'm doing it for. I just do it because I like it. It fucking makes me feel good.
Yeah, because you can get like a persona like 50 Cent, or then you can get like a technician who has no fucking personality like a Hobson.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and he's just a fucking technician. Like his wordplay's good. He's a bit corny.
Yeah.
But then you get like both, like someone who mixes both of like an Eminem.
Well, yeah, that was Eminem. Now
I've never jumped on the Eminem train heaps.
Now he's just like the technician dude, and he's just like a robot.
See, when he was beefing...
He's literally a robot
When he was beefing with MGK, I was like, fuck, I was waiting for something dope to come out of that. But I never, like that rap, what was it? What did he...
Killshot.
Killshot.
That was pretty good.
It was good, but like, it's just not the same.
Nah. Would you say the Game dropped the diss to Eminem?
Yeah, he's not... What's he doing? He's lost the plot.
He has, I was like seeing shit on him on TikTok, and he's just like, you know why I'm going after M? And it's like, why? He's like, because 50 can't rap, so I got to go after the rapper. I was like, so you're angry at 50, so you're dissing Eminem. Is that what you're saying?
I remember when I was growing up, that whole like G-Unit Game beef was going on, because originally he was signed with G-Unit and then fucking he left, but all that beef was going on and it was so fun. Yeah,
well, the dudes that loaded that iPod up that I was talking about, they were full Game dudes. I was like, I love 50 Cent, and there's like, not around here.
The Game is good. The Game does have some fucking bangers. Like, I love that song he has, Dream.
Oh, man.
With Jamie Foxx.
I did like the Game a lot growing up, and now I'm just like, like, the amount of times he name drops in songs does my head in. I mean, like, Monops was sitting there, and we're like, I wonder how many times he's dropped Dr. Dre's name over the years. And we Googled it, and there's like a forum, people like count it and shit like that. It was like beautiful. And it was something like, over his 20-year career, he's dropped Dr. Dre's name like over 500 times in his songs. I was like, man, that's too much.
So you got Nipsey Hussle first.
Yeah.
Who's your second?
Then I got, for rapper, Biggie.
Biggie?
Yeah.
See, Biggie would be my first.
Yeah. Like, you know, Biggie was my first for a long time.
Biggie would be my first, always. Just he's like we said before, like perfect mix of both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Personality and bars.
Yeah, so it used to be Biggie for a long time. And then, like, you know, like, it was when I first got into hip-hop, like, had that iPod, and then I went back to, like, and listened to all the 90s shit that everyone talked about. I was like, oh, Biggie's the best. And then over the last maybe, like, 5 years, just growing up more, I'm like, oh, Nipsey's just insane. I listen to him every day still.
Like, I went down a hell rabbit hole with, like, fast rap.
Oh, yeah, I think I did as well a little bit.
It's like
Tech 9 and shit like that.
Tech 9's a freak, like that worldwide choppers shit they do.
I got sick of it, man. I can't listen to that,
I don't anymore, but it was like a year where I was just like infatuated with it.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this is so good. I can't wait to show people.
It's horrible music. And then people listen, they'll be like, what the fuck's this shit?
Yeah, it's not music that you want to put, you know, at the party or something like that. Everyone's like, listen to this dude. And stuff.
It's nice when, like, say, an Eminem will, like, break down a bar and he'll, like, fucking just hit, like, a triple.
Yeah.
And then, like, he'll go, like, Eminem's flow's real weird like that. Like, he'll fucking...
Yeah, robot.
Yeah.
He's a robot now. He raps like a robot and he just... I'm like, fuck's sakes, man, chill. We get it. You're so good. Please, stop it.
Yeah, he'd have to be. He'd have to be the best, like, of all time, technically.
Yeah, he's probably the best of all time. Like, people hate to admit it, but, you know, come on. He's a white dude who just took over.
Yeah.
And just became the best.
Yeah, there's not a heap of fucking great white rappers.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice is the best. Or Yellow Wolf.
Oh, I hate Yellow Wolf as well.
Shit.
I know, I've got so many people around me that don't mind some of his songs. I'm like, come on, man, turn it off.
You're better off listening to fucking country. Like, you just...
Well, he's gone. He's done, like, fucking... I only heard someone say it last week. He's gone and made, like, some type of rock album or some shit.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to fucking do. Like, he's not a rapper. He should be doing that.
Oh, my God. I think I went to listen to, like, one of his albums. And I was like, and just turned it off.
Do you only get your inspiration through rap music, or do you, like, listen to...
I listen to so much different music.
You listen to everything?
Yeah, like everything.
I've got
probably jazz is not Jazz is probably not in my playlist. But I got, like, country music. I got, like, Slipknot. I got, like, a bit of 80s shit, you know. I got a bit of everything. So, I love all music. Probably not jazz though,
I'm hell fucking big on, like, real heavy metal now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I fell out of love with rap. I've just fallen out of love with it.
Yeah, right.
It's only because of there's I don't like the new type of rap, like the blue faces and the NFL choppers or whatever. I don't like whatever the fuck, you know what they
NLE chopper.
NLE chopper. Like they all just have this the same kind of tone.
Yeah, they do.
Like, I was talking to one of these kids that work for me. He's 19. And we were drinking, sitting around one night, and I was like, "Who do you think's the greatest rapper on the planet?" And he was saying, "What the fuck's the one that died recently? He overdosed on a fucking plane."
Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD. He was saying Juice WRLD was the greatest rapper of all time. I'm like, yeah, that's not. He sounds like one of those cunts on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Lots of people do say that, and that XXN
stations, fucking whatever. It's like, how can you say they're not rappers? Like they don't rap. You fucking hitting that vape.
Yeah, it's tasty. You want to try it?
Yeah. Is this one of those ignite these things?
I just cracked that one open.
You just cracked a fresh bad boy?
Yeah.
Do you know they made these for fucking so 10-year-olds can get addicted to them? Surely.
I seen little kids smoking. I'm like, put that down. I want to see you doing that.
They're so good.
They're tasty, eh? They are healthy. Tasty. Yeah, sure.
They're keto.
No smoke is meant to be going in our lungs.
Yeah, it's not good.
No smoke whatsoever.
When I was messaging, I was like, "Oh, do you smoke it? You don't smoke or anything."
I don't smoke weed, no.
Just drink.
Yeah, a lot.
That's
trying to cut back.
We got to get on with Sam when Monops builds up the courage to come on.
Yep.
We'll get him on.
You'll have to get him on with me. I think he'll have to be on with someone else.
He wanted to. That's what he keeps. He's like, we'll do it with someone else.
I watched the one with Cody. Yeah, I watched the one with Cody, and then like you were like saying, yeah, they were both meant to come on, and I was like, Sam, nah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
Well, Cody was asking the same thing. He's like, can we do it with Monops?
Yeah.
It must be a tattooist thing. I don't know what the fuck happens in these parlours.
He's just so busy as well, though.
Yeah, he's a busy dude. I can't believe he found time to spray that for me, and I was like, fuck, you're such a nice guy.
Yeah, dude, I got a massive one in my house that he's done, and it's like, that's probably smaller than a quarter of it. And it's just like Dr. Dre.
He fucking loves you.
Yeah, that's my boy.
He loves you. We were talking, and he was saying that you keep him young.
Yeah. Well, like, I met him when I was like 17. The dude that I was talking about before, that had a shed and I rapped in it. He'd been rapping for a minute, so he knew some people. And Monops came over. I was like 17, maybe just turned 18, and I was like, oh my god, Monops is here. Like, I love this dude. This is like one of my favourite rappers.
He's like, you can gravitate towards him.
Yeah,
he's a hell sweet dude.
I was just like, I'm going to make this dude my friend. Like, 100%. I'm going to make this dude my friend.
Force him.
Yeah, pretty much. Force a friendship. And then I just like followed him. He was at this house. He's like, I'm going for a smoke. And I was like, yeah, I'll go for a smoke as well. Went out, was just talking shit with him. And then not long after that, I was like, oh, we should do a song. He's like, oh, yeah, all right. I was like, yes. Did a song with me for like my first mixtape when I was like 17 or 18. And then he moved to Melbourne. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, he moved briefly, didn't he?
Yeah, for a year. I was like, fuck, man. And then I just messaged him while he was over there. I remember at the start, I messaged him, he was like, we should do another song. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm just hell busy. And I was like, oh, fuck, I've got to not be that annoying cunt. So I just like messaged him once a month, once every few weeks, just like, hey, how you going? How's the family? How's life over there? And just like kept in contact with him without being an annoying cunt. I was like, fuck the music shit. I do want to be this dude's friend. And then when he got back, like, we just started hanging out and shit. And, you know, now he's my dad, as he says.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's a sweet dude.
Yeah. You know, like, I know he's so busy there and that. So it's like some days I'll be like, how busy are you? He's like, oh, not that busy. And I'll go there and see him while he's working and shit. Just because I know, like, he's busy outside of work and shit as well. So I'm just like, you know, I'll make time for him.
We'll go run in there after this.
You'll probably go, fuck off, eh? I fucking have to, like, full fucking... Not approach it, like... yeah, I would say, like, cautiously. I'm just like, hey...
I used to. I don't anymore. But I used to, when I was young, I just used to fucking live in the parlour.
Yeah, I seen the one with Cody and that, and you were talking about it and shit.
We used to have so much fucking fun. Dude.
Yeah, I bet. You cunts would have been like... cunts would have been like... real young as well.
Yeah, we were all young and they were making fucking bulk money and everyone was getting tattooed.
How old would have Cody and that been then?
Fuck, I don't know how old Cody would be 30 surely.
Yeah.
At least. He's at least 3.
But when you were all doing that shit,
well,
how old were you?
I would have been about 20, so about 8 years ago. 8-9 years ago.
I couldn't imagine being around that when I was like, like that scene, and that wasn't like in town, wasn't it? That shot?
No, but that was the one on Golfy Road. Oh, that was worse than town because it was in the south.
Yeah,
it was fucking hectic. Like, it was just a part. It was good though. They were just like the best tattooists down south.
Yeah, they still are.
They still are.
They're the guys.
I remember when Monops first started, and he was just learning, and the way he's progressed, something must have just clicked for him because like.
He's so good.
Instantly, he just got so good.
I fucking hate tattoos, though.
You don't fucking like... I don't like getting them anymore either. I hate it.
I didn't like getting him within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, and I was just like... I started with, like, this Nipsey one.
You're pretty fucking tatted up.
I got a few, yeah. But I started with the one on, like, the Nipsey one on my leg. And I was like, oh, shit, I can't just get one random head on my leg.
Yeah, you have to.
I've got to do it now. I said I'm going to do it. Like, the only time I've ever tapped out is this one on the knee. And I had my COVID shots the day before. Oh. And I felt so shit. And I don't book appointments. Sam would just call me and he'd be like, hey, someone bailed today. Do you want to come in? I'm like, yeah, right. And I was like getting the one on my knee and I was like, oh my God, this is the worst one ever. This sucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you just do the outlining of the letters there and I'm done? He's like, you done? I was like, yeah, bro, I can't do any more today.
I don't think the only tattoo I ever bailed out of was, I think I got my back blasted, but I had sunburn.
Oh.
And BJ was like, do you still want to do it? And I'm like, let's just fucking try and do it. And I got like 4 or 5 hours in and I was like, nah, can't do it. I was trying. Me and Cody were gonna tattoo an Eminem on me once, but we couldn't find. The cunt's so expressionless.
I got this one of Eminem.
Yeah, that's why it took us
fucking 8 because I was trying to find photos of people as well.
It's just the same face in every fucking photo.
I was trying to find ones for ages that weren't like the ones that everyone else has. Like I was trying to find different ones. Like this one's so old, bro. He's got like a Nike Flex fit on before he had plastic surgery on his bum chin and shit.
Yeah. Like, did he would have got plastic surgery.
Yeah, he's had heaps, bro. Look at the new photos and the old photos.
It looks like he's got Botox and shit.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean. We found a real old one. I was like, yeah, sick, this will do. But that's like, I got my rap leg. I started getting my rap leg because I seen yours when I was like a little kid.
Yeah. After I started getting my tattoo, I seen heaps of motherfuckers starting to do it too.
Yeah. Well, I was like...
But one dude, at least you didn't get the same thing. One motherfucker has the exact same layout as my leg, and it's like, at least get... I wish I got 50 Cent now, actually.
Yeah. I'm getting him here.
I never got him.
I'm getting Biggie here.
Do you know what I've always wondered if dope leg sleeve would be your favourite albums?
Yeah, I thought that as well. And I was like, I was almost on the cusp of doing that. But then when Nipsey died, I was like, I want his head on me. I was like,
who did that? Did Monox do it?
Yeah, he's done all my stuff.
Yeah.
I got to feel my arms and that. Cooked ones on my arm.
Yeah.
Not cooked ones, but like, they're not serious. I got like South Park characters and shit.
Do you have South Park?
I got Randy.
You got Randy?
I got get the sleeve up.
Is that the Punisher?
Yeah.
That.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yeah, they're not like, that's what I mean. They're not
you got a WWE fucking tattoo.
Yeah, I love wrestling.
That's dope.
That's like Mac Miller. He had that on his hand as well.
You fucking
love with Matt.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know if I'll get his head on me, but I want something to do with him. So he's got that exact same one on his hand, and that's like a hockey team.
Fuck. Me and my missus were gonna get those. Do you watch heaps of South? Obviously, you watch heaps of South Park.
I have watched. I've just finished going through South Park again for like the 12th time, I reckon.
Do you know the member berries?
Yeah.
Members.
Yeah. Every time something serious is happening, someone's like, "Oh, come on! Did you remember this or that one?" Like for example, on the 2 weekends ago, we did like not the weekend that just happened last weekend. We did the complete show. Me and Sam.
Yeah, I seen that. That
Yeah.
looked like it fucking went off.
It did. And like people were like, oh shit, did you remember to bring this? Remember? And I was like, look at Sam, like, I remember. And it's just like everything that's serious, me and him just like cut the South part. And we both know we've both seen every single fucking episode, but it will still be like 10 o'clock at night and he'd be like, hey, I'm watching this episode and send me a photo. I'm like, that's a good episode.
Have you seen the new season?
Everything.
They're
I've seen everything.
so good.
I know people were like shitting on them, and I was like, "What are you on about?" They're
Carmen's
amazing.
living in a hot dog now. It's
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
going off.
Even though, like the TV special movies they did when they're like older
Yeah.
and shit, they're so good.
I don't know. It's just timeless for me.
Yeah, it's never like I seen Trey Parker and Matt Stone talk about it. Like the article title was like fair clickbaity because it was like South Park creators wish they could erase this from their catalog, and I was like, what? And then the interview is just like, I guess if we had to delete any ones, it'd be like the first 3 seasons because they weren't as funny as what we think is funny today.
Yeah, but that's
fair enough.
Like
that's not saying
anything,
they want to erase it for history. That's just saying they just won't watch those ones. They're not saying from season 4 onwards they love it all.
The only other cartoon show I think that's just as funny is probably Rick and Morty.
Oh, I can't get into it, eh?
Yeah, it's a weird one. You
I
either
cannot,
like it or
man.
you don't.
I love the old Family Guy and shit.
Family Guy,
Slaps.
on my TikTok every now and then an old Family Guy clip will come up and I'm
Yeah.
like, how did they get away with that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy, eh? Yeah, on TikTok for me, I always get like old South Park, old Family Guy, and maybe sometimes Simpsons stuff because I love Simpsons as well.
Simpsons is good.
So good.
I
Just to
remember
chuck on, just easy to chuck on.
when I think the South Park movie came out in like 98
Yeah.
or something, and I convinced my mum that it was a cartoon.
I seen you talking about that. I think
And I
was that the
fucking-
first episode of the podcast you were talking
Yeah,
about?
oh, bro, and I remember being like, however old I was, 8 or 10, and I'm watching this, and I did not understand anything that was going on, and I was like, it just fucked me up for life. 'Cause
Yeah.
then I just thought swearing was so normal.
Yeah, yeah. I was friends with these kids in primary school, and they were bad kids. They were like real troubled, real fucked up. Like thinking about it today, like if I was these kids' neighbours, I'd be like, what the fuck? These kids were horrible. Like I thought I was like a bad kid at times, like never bad to my parents though, but you know, like got in trouble and would argue back here and there. But like these kids, these 2 brothers, man, they were fucked up like to the max. Like hopefully they're not like that anymore because they'd probably be in jail if they are. And they were just like, hey Brandon, like, you know, I went over there, that's like, have you seen the South Park movie? I was like, nah, like I'm not allowed to watch South Park. It's like, watch this. And I was like, holy shit. And then it's like, we've got the album as well. And I was like, the album. And it's like, just, you know, all the songs from that movie. And we're outside. Like, so I would have been like 8 years old. And we're outside on a trampoline with like an old school stereo with a pop, put your CD in, blasting this album. And the neighbour's like, turn that down, that's so offensive, rah rah. And they're just like, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. Just cut down. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man. And the guy's like telling the mum, he's like, can you tell? And she's just like, hey, dude, their mum was like Cartman's mum. She's like, oh boy,
Okay.
can you cut it out? And they're just like, fuck off, mum. I'm not fucking turning it up. And she's like, okay, that's all right, just maybe turn it down. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? How is this real? Like these 2 boys embodied Cartman, and they were just like they lived their life by him.
There was a scene in that movie, and it's funny as fuck now that I think about it, because when I was a kid I just was like, I don't understand what this means. and then it was the scene at the end where it's like Stan's trying to find the clitoris, because it's like, to make Wendy fall in love with you need to find the clitoris. And when I was younger I was like, I just don't understand what this joke is. I don't know what
is the clitoris.
What is the clitoris? I'm still trying to find it. But that scene never made sense to me, ever. And I remember when I was a kid, my sister's like 17 years old and my brother's like 14 or something.
Yeah.
And I remember one day they were watching a comedy show, and I snuck into the room and I was sitting down and watching it. Another funny fucking childhood memory that fucked me up for the rest of my life. I was watching Eddie Murphy Delirious.
Oh my god.
And Eddie Murphy Delirious, for anyone who hasn't seen it, is now one of the most offensive comedies.
It's top tier.
It's my favourite comedy special of all time.
Top 3 for me for sure. I can't think of like, I'd say top 3 because I don't know if there's anything else that's like...
Raw, the other one he
Raw's
did.
pretty good, but Delirious is way better.
There's just some of the fucking... Oh, I haven't watched that in years.
I watch that still all the time.
It's hilarious.
I still watch Delirious a lot because I just love it. It's just so good. I remember like in high school, some dude was just cutting jokes. And I was like, what the fuck are you coming up with this shit? And he's just like, it's Eddie Murphy, Delirious. And I was like, what? He's like, he was a stand-up comedian. I was like, Donkey was a stand-up comedian? He's like, yeah, bro. And it was on YouTube. I remember just being like in year 8 in high school watching it. So I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's just living the dream, just in a jumpsuit, coked off his head.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is amazing.
100,000 people.
This is the best thing ever. This is amazing. He's doing a new special.
Is he?
For Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been working on one apparently.
I fucking love it.
He announced it like maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, COVID was probably still in. Maybe he's just like trying to get it up to standard for him as well. You know, his last 2 specials.
He wouldn't have done comedy for a while as well. He's probably just...
Last special was Raw. It's fucking the 80s.
Yeah, he doesn't do movies. He doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, no, he's done movies. He did that movie for Netflix like 2-3 years ago called Dolomite.
Is there a Beverly Hills Cop 4?
Nah.
There's not.
That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
they're not remaking another one.
I hope not.
I heard they were making another one.
I fucking hope not.
I love those fucking
Me too.
movies.
I was just talking about them last night to like my housemate. What were we watching? South Park, and a song came on. I was like singing it, and I was like, "Have you ever seen Beverly Hills Cop?" He's like, "No, is that where that song's from?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's so good."
Fucking great. They just don't make movies the same anymore. I was thinking about this like literally.
I love 80s and 70s movies.
They're the best.
I love them.
I haven't seen the comedies mostly. I haven't seen a comedy movie in years that's made me like
lose it,
cackle.
Yeah,
I think the last one might even be The Hangover.
Yeah, Hangover's good. I mean, Superbad.
Superbad. Anything with like Seth Rogen.
Even that's still 2007. That's fucking 15 years ago.
Because you can't make comedy the same anymore.
No, you can't. It's hard. That Dolomite movie though, that with Eddie Murphy, is pretty good. Yeah, I'm always trying to look for like a new movie. Like,
have you ever seen Kid and Play?
No.
You've never seen House Party?
I know the movie. I haven't seen it.
Kid and Play? Fuck, that's a good... That's like a late 80s, early 90s movie. Yeah. But it's like when rap first started.
Yeah.
So they got like the fucking...
The flat tops and shit.
Flat tops and shit. It's just fucking... Like just seeing that culture and that fucking style is so cool.
Have you seen Basketball?
Basketball is one of the greatest movies of all time.
But have you seen Orgasmo?
No.
Orgasmo.
Is that Trey Parker?
And Matt Stone. And it's like before Basketball, I'm pretty sure. And Trey wrote and directed it. And it's about this fucking Mormon. Trey's like a Mormon going door to door doing his thing. And he knocks on this fucking house where they're making porn. And the Seckies come out and they try to fight him and he kicks their asses. And it's so corny. Like, I was like, Trey definitely made it like this. It looks like a kung fu type movie.
Yeah.
Doing those those quick zoom ins and shit. And then fucking, then the director comes out and he's like, oh, I want you to be in this movie. We'll pay you, rah, rah. And then he's like, oh, no, I can't do that. I work for the Lord. And he's like, no, you don't have to like have sex. We'll use a stunt cock. And it's just like, so it's about, and it's called, and he's like, his character in the porno is like a superhero called Orgasmo.
Oh,
and he's got this orgasm ray and he's like shoots people and they like just like have orgasms on the spot. And then, so yeah, that's Trey. And then Matt Stone, he's just like a photographer for the movie. He's just like this hell cooked dude. And he's just fucking like, every time you see him, he just makes you laugh. And the movie is, I was watching it. I watched it once when I was stoned ages ago, because like I have obviously smoked weed, but I don't really anymore. So I watched it once and I was like, what the fuck am I watching, man? What the fuck is this? And I remember being like, how were they allowed to make this movie? It's so fucked up.
They used to get away with so much.
But this movie, man, is so fucked up. And then jumps through. I watched it on Sunday again, and I was I'm like not stoned obviously, and I was like, this movie is amazing. This movie is so good. It's on Amazon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no shit! I got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Orgasmo.
Have you seen I remember the one scene in Basketball that always plays in my head. You remember that scene where Rima, like Matt Stone, becomes famous and he starts wearing the wigs and shit?
Yeah.
He just reminds me so much of Sugar Sean O'Malley.
That someone's gonna meme that, eh?
Whenever I think of Sugar Sean, I just think of like
Someone's
Matt
gonna
Stone
meme that.
in that scene when he's like shoots the ball and it goes in, and then someone brings him a chair and he just sits down. It just reminds me so much of Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh man, someone has to meme that. That's so good.
Did you fucking watch the fights on the weekend? You
No,
said you didn't.
I didn't. I was too hungover.
Dude.
I did. Before we get into it, I did a warm up. I did 50 shots of beer in 50 minutes.
How'd you feel?
I got pissed as.
I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm telling you, dude.
Mind
you messaged me, and you were like, "Bro,
easy.
I can do it easy." And I was like, I don't know if it's because you're doing it every minute and you're doing it slowly. Because if you binge
it's not
drink,
slowly. It's 8 beers in an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah, but you could drink 8 beers in an hour and 40 if you sculled them.
I don't know if I could drink because my beer is XBA.
You like the heavy beer.
That's my go-to beer. It just tastes nice for me though.
You have to get them. It has to be at least a mid-strength. Because what I was thinking is, I could make it a thing, and I could do 100 shots of beer with heaps of people.
Yeah.
But I could sneak in lights for myself. But fucking, it gets you so bad.
I was like, that is an efficient way to get drunk though. Give me 50 minutes by myself, and I'll be on your guys' level. Like my friends who don't drink as much.
You need a pourer. You need a designated.
No, I had a designated drink getter.
You did?
Yeah, I had my timer on my phone in front of me, counting down from 50. And I just had an album on playing. Like we had like me, my 3 mates were just drinking on the weekend. So I was like, just give us 50 minutes of this. I couldn't. You know what gets you though? The fact that I was sitting down for 50 minutes.
That's the thing.
So I started standing up and jumping around and fucking around. They're like, yeah, you were getting hell drunk. You were like doing. I was like, no. I was doing that because.
You need a piss.
Yeah, but it's like, and every time I stood up from sitting there for 20 minutes, I'd be like, whoa, I'm real pissed. And I was like, okay, like, you know, usually when you're pissed at a pub or you're
walking around,
you're doing shit. And I was like,
burning off calories. But fucking, it's true. It's because 100%. It's because you're fucking sitting down. And if you go to take a piss, the clock doesn't stop.
No, I'm running out, running in.
You have to run in, run out,
yeah.
or you have to get someone to keep pouring your shots or something.
Yeah. So I did like 3. I was like, bang, bang, bang. I got a few minutes now. Run out, go piss, come back, stand up, check the watch. Yep, all good. And I'm just like, I'm on level.
It all goes downhill at 78.
That's what I was thinking, because like I said, I was doing XPAs. My mates were like, honestly, how much more you reckon you could have done? I was like, max? They're like, yeah, I was like 20. Yeah, 20 more max. Honestly, that would have been 17.
It all goes right downhill at 78.
Like, usually I'll get like, say I'm just chilling watching the football, I'll get like a 6-pack of XPAs, and that will last me the game. What's a game? Like 3 hours AFL?
Yeah, all up.
You know what I mean? The 6-pack I'll go through, and I won't be drunk, but I obviously won't be sober. I'll be like, got a nice buzz. And I'm like, cool, that's a 6-pack. This is 8 beers of those in an hour and 40 minutes. I'll be plastered. I'll be fucked.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm tack vomiting, like straight up, I'll have to. Then get back in and, you know, get another beer down. But like, after I did it, I was like, yeah, I need like 20 minutes without a beer, eh? Like, fucking hell.
It gets you. Yeah, when you messaged me and you were saying that you reckon it was like pretty easy, I was like, it's that 70, that 75, 78 minute mark.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, can I do it? I don't know if I can.
Maybe if I had the session, I don't mind the session ales, the Coop or the Pacific.
Those
blue ones.
Oh yeah, they're fucking good.
And they're a little fucking lighter.
See, I like Ted's. I still like Ted's.
Oh,
I haven't grown up.
I've not grown up. I think it was your first podcast.
I haven't grown up at all.
Oh man, that like most beers now to me, because I used to love Carlton Dry. I used to love, you know, a Super Dry.
I can't drink Super Dry anymore.
All beers now to me, after just being on the XBAs and the Pacifics, just taste like dirty water.
It's a bit fruity for me.
I love the fruity though.
I like sours.
I don't mind sours, but
it's
like
not a beer though.
The other beers though now, your standard, they just taste like dirty water to me. I'm just like, ugh, how am I struggling with like this is ugh.
See, Corona, I can't drink Coronas.
I don't mind them. I don't go out of my way, but if someone's like, yeah, you want a beer, and they got Corona, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Something fucking wrong with me. I
gotta down them with lemon though. You know?
Yeah.
Gotta get that taste in there because I love that. Ted's, man. I drank Ted's when I was like on my 16th birthday. My mum bought me a 6-pack. I stretched it out for like 8 hours. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's
this
what
is
I used
sick.
to...
Everyone's like, you're drinking beer? And I was like, yeah.
When we were like 14, 15 and we'd go to like a party, I'd always get cartons heads. I just haven't grown up.
They just taste dirty though.
Yeah, they're horrible. Just fucking easy to drink though.
I don't know, hey. Well, I do know, and that's not it. They're not it.
Do you know what's the fucking worst? Those seltzers, they get you.
They're alright. I feel like they're a bit too much after a while though.
They can get you though.
Because like
they're like lolly water.
Yeah, they are. Have you tried like the South Street ones?
Yeah, they're not bad. The lychee
they're
ones
too
are alright.
sweet, I reckon.
It's a bit sweet for a session though.
Like out of all the ones, still for me, White Claws are the...
It's like a healthy cruiser.
Yeah, the White Claws... Yeah, I can't drink cruisers either.
They get you fucking
mixed. They give me like mad fucking indigestion.
Do you remember those Smirnoff Double Blacks? They used to fucking...
Go to HQ, get 2 of those for $15. Thank you very much. Old HQ. Oh, bro. That was the drink of choice, eh? That was perfect. Yeah, perfect. 2 for 15.
See, and then with Teds, you could get Platinum Teds, which were like 6%ers.
Platinum. And you got Gold Teds, and you got Platinum Teds, and then you got Ted's American Express.
Yeah, it's all the shit. All that shit. Fucking, yeah, I don't know. If I'm on
my brother will drink Ted's here and there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, this is fucking good, bro. This is fucking good. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Not that bad.
He's like, what do you mean, man? Ted's probably one of my favourite beers. And I was like, oh my God.
Some people froth super dries. I don't know how.
Yeah. I drank like super dries when they were still in the brown bottle. And then...
Have you had those? Do you drink bourbon?
I can't, get that indigestion.
I get like, it flips a switch in my head when I start drinking like brown liquors. But there's this shit called Wild Boar cans.
Yeah.
They're 18%.
How's that legal?
I don't know. It's a little can like that.
That's a big can.
And it's like a normal can.
A normal can?
Normal size can.
Yeah, that then.
300 mil, whatever.
375.
And they're 15 or 18%. And one of my mates, he always carries like a 6-pack in the car, and he's like, "Let's go on." Oh. And we were on a sesh once, and we were with all the boys, and he was like, "Have you tried one of these yet?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I don't really fuck with bourbon." He's like, "Just down one with me quickly, and then we'll go to the pub." And I was like, "All right." And I sipped it, and I was like, "That's just bourbon." It's literally just a whole can of bourbon with Coke essence in it. Like, it's not fizzy. It's just literally got essence in it.
Cracking it, there's no fizz.
Necked it, no fizz. Necked it, looked at it. It's like fucking 8 standard drinks.
Oh, how's that legal?
I was blackout drunk instantly.
How's that legal?
It's fucking horrible.
That's so bad.
Those people that can just sit and sip on Bundies, like the pre-mixed cans, those are the motherfuckers you got to watch out for. Yeah, I know. Because they probably got a knife in their fucking jacket.
That's just to protect their alter ego when they're fucking fucked off it.
Dude, people who can just sit there and drink those gross Bundaberg cans.
Oh, fuck that. I had Bundaberg once, I reckon. I was like, nah, I'm alright. I'll never have it again.
It's like people that say they enjoy tequila.
people love that shit, eh? Like, all celebrities love it.
Because fucking you don't get... It's not as bad a hangover, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But anyone who says, "Oh, I love tequila," you're always that one dickhead at a party, "I love tequila." Sure. And then they drink it and they do this. But if you loved it, you wouldn't fucking...
Oh, no, I love doing the face.
Yeah, the face. It's all about the face.
I love doing it all. I love everything that comes with it. The face, the taste, and the blackoutness, and the hangover the next day.
I've never been as drunk as I think it was like when I was 19. I got drunk off tequila and then went to HQ. And I was that drunk, I was just, when it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, just end this. But you're already too deep into it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing you can do.
Nah, and it's the worst vomit. Tequila's like the worst vomit.
I don't know. I can argue with that. Red wine.
I've never vomited off red wine. Is it hell acidic?
Just think about putting red wine and throw up in a blender and mixing it up. It's fucking the exact same.
There actually isn't a worse there isn't a worse drunk than red wine.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It does get you the most.
I've had to stop drinking it because I'm a proud person to say that I never get aggressive when I drink, ever. And I'm like, yeah, it's sick. Like, I always make a good time for my friends and I never become a dickhead except for red wine.
Just get you.
Bad.
Like, I go with Goon. Did Goon get you?
I was too young when I was drinking it, so
it's just red.
Yeah, it was like, I won't drink Goon again, but we all drunk it when we were kids and that, so I can't really remember I probably didn't have hangovers then, though. You know what I mean?
Didn't.
But red wine, I remember like I was cooking, I was using red wine. I was like, oh, I might as well try this shit to see if it fucking, if I'm cooking with it. And then I had a glass, and I was like, oh shit, that went down like water. And then I finished a bottle. And I was still living with my parents then, and I was like, can I have one of the other bottles? And my parents don't drink; they just had all these bottles though from over years. Well, yeah, help yourself. Had another bottle. Blacked out. Maybe one of the first times I've ever blacked out from drinking. I woke up in bed and I was like, that was scary. Being blackout is scary to me. Like, I don't remember nothing. My mum's like, yeah,
when you got on autopilot.
You got your fucking shower and your clothes and your shoes and you threw up all over yourself. And then you came out, sat on the couch, went to watch a movie, like in wet clothes. And then I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Fuck.
$20, 2 bottles, mate, next weekend. Let's do it again.
It's an alcoholic choice of drink.
Yeah.
You can get a bottle for like $6-7.
Woo, and it's good.
Yeah.
And it could be a good bottle as well.
Yeah, fucking... you know those little mechanisms you put on a drink and you can fucking skull them? What are they?
I don't know. Like the beer bong things.
The beer bong thing?
Yeah.
But you just tip
it.
Yeah. I did fucking a whole bottle of... No, it wasn't even wine. It wasn't even red wine. It was fucking Moscato.
I knew you were going to say that. I swear I've seen heaps of chicks do that,
Bro, I necked this whole bottle of Moscato in like 2 seconds.
I cannot skull.
And all I remember was my stomach after felt like someone put a fucking hot iron on it. Ooh. It was the sweetest fucking... Moscato's dangerous though because it tastes just like sugar.
Yeah, it's too sweet though.
It's very sweet.
I don't like things that are that sweet.
Yeah.
Really gives me indigestion.
I've been trying to get into whiskey.
Yeah, I heard you saying that.
Like, that's literally the only reason. I'm like, maybe if I drink whiskey, then it's just me appreciating whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not me just drinking. So it's like maybe I'll fuck with it. And if you get like a nice bottle of whiskey and it's not like Johnny Walker or some fucking crap, it ain't bad. Yeah,
see, my pop, he does like homebrew shit and fucking
with like liquor or like,
fucking like bourbons and that.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't drink dark liquors because I get mad heartburn. But for my birthday or Christmas, he'll give me a bottle of his stuff, and it is dangerous. You drink that shit straight, and it's got no taste. I'm like, wow, that was smooth, to the point where it didn't make me go, ooh. No faces, water, boom, whoa. I have another shot, whoa. I have another shot, whoa. 3-4 shots later, and then give it half an hour. Bang, you're done. Fucked. And I don't get like heartburn off that shit either. I feel like alright the next day. Like
it's like a nice vodka.
Headaches with vodka.
You do? I
like gin.
Vodka was my drink of choice when I was a kid. I used to drink vodka, lime and soda.
Yeah, the same. I go to HQ, get vodka raspberry. Bada bing, bada boom. Just load up on those all night.
Yeah, gin's come back though.
Gin's my thing because when I was like realizing all these things were giving me heartburn, like so much alcohol does. I was like, what doesn't? And I was like I was just trying different bottles and different alcohols every few weekends to see what worked. Like gin,
tonic.
Gin. At first I didn't appreciate that. I was like, oh, that tastes great. Bitter. Now I do enjoy it, but when I first found gin, it was gin and orange juice. Gin and juice, as Snoop said. So easy to drink. I was getting everyone on it.
My dad drinks fucking gin and orange juice, but he puts a little bit of Campari in it.
What's Campari?
It's like a real bitter fucking red alcohol.
Yeah, right. Yeah, never heard of it.
Some wog shit.
The gin and juice though, it was sick. Like I don't do it as much now because now I'll get like the soda waters and shit like that. And like I get no heartburn. I don't feel like shit the next day, even if I'm hungover. There's like a difference between hungover and feeling like shit.
Do you always have do you have to get a buzz on before you go on stage?
No, I do sober.
You go
sober all the time. I did one of my first ever shows. I had like a line of something. I can't remember if it was MD or Coke. And
out of time and shit. Like 4 bars
lips
ahead.
Are sticking to my teeth and I'm like, oh shit, like fucking I didn't fuck up, but my lips were sticking to my teeth and my mouth was so dry, and like now I'm just like, alright, never drink or nothing. Yeah, straight sober. I think when we went on stage on the other weekend, Sam was trying to be sober as well because back in the day he'd be pissed as just tripping over up there, and this is our first ever time doing a show together. So I was like, yeah, just go do sober, bro. I think like an hour before he started having drinks though, which is all right because he can drink. So he had like 2 or 3, and that was good. He was like, wow, that was like so much better than being drunk. I was like, yeah, I told
you. Do you know who fucking he must be an animal. Post Malone gets so fucked up.
Heaps of people do, bro.
But Post Malone gets fucked up just the whole time. He's fucked up before.
Yeah.
He's fucked up while he's doing it.
Some people need to be like that.
Yeah, but then you get these rock stars who go and do fucking like a fucking shot of heroin before they go on stage. And, like, it's crazy.
I had like a friend who like was walking backstage at the show. He's like, has anyone got coke? Has anyone got coke? Like, he's like, I need some rails before I go up there. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Did you see that video of that H cunt?
H.
Going around, that grime rapper? That
oh, yeah,
UK
I went to his show when he was here.
Did you see the video of him in Adelaide?
What one? I was there.
He had a massive fucking bag of coke in the backstage.
Oh, really?
He had like a massive fucking glad bag of coke.
No shit. I was at that show with the support acts like Nerve and Smack.
Yeah.
They're from Queensland. They supported H's whole tour, and they hit me up. They're like, hey, do you want to come to the show tonight? I was like, oh, okay, sure. I was like, you boys need to live from the airport or anything? And they're like, yeah. So I took them around for the day. And I was
fuck with some grime.
I wasn't backstage with H, but I was backstage with them. It was a different room. So I didn't get to meet H, but I got him a vape. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
I bought him a vape. They called me up. Like, yeah, H wants a vape. And I could hear him in the background. Yeah. Gotcha, lad. He's not just grime though. He's actually like very versatile. Yeah. I actually don't think I've even heard him do like much grime.
I fucking love UK rap.
I used to love it. I still don't mind it, but I was into it heavy before like any of my other friends.
A bit of Skepta or a bit of Stormzy.
Yeah, Skepta's dope. Stormzy, he's a bit overplayed for me.
What's that fucking?
I got a few songs saved, but
that big boy, Big Nasty. You ever heard? You never heard Big Nasty? He's a filthy motherfucker. He's good.
Yeah,
drill raps. Do you fuck with drill?
I not as much, like 1-4 from Sydney and shit.
You like them?
Like them because I found them when like one of their songs had like 8,000 plays. So it's before they were big, and I was like, "Fuck, what the hell is this? This is dope."
The sound of it. I like because you're same as your music. You don't have that. There's this real specific Australian sound.
Yeah.
With rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know the one I'm talking about. They all like Bliss and SO.
Yep.
All of them. They got that
sound.
sound, and I don't fuck with that sound.
Yeah, well, that's what I always said I want to do. Just like be different and do whatever made me feel comfortable, not like sticking or following like a procedure that other people do. People think you got to do this and do that. I'm like,
that's why I like. I don't really mind like a bit of drill, like Australian drill, because they have a different kind of sound to what you used to.
Yeah.
And they got
Australian music is so versatile now. It's crazy, man.
It's good.
So good, and like, there's just like so much talent in Australia. Like there's people. There's so many people now who just live off music in Australia. Like, whereas like 20 years ago they weren't doing that. Like, they weren't living off it.
It was Shannon Knoll and Guy Sebastian.
They were living the dream, eh? Shannon probably still is.
He fucking... Have you seen that video of him in the toilet? He's obviously about to fucking
and he just starts singing.
Yeah.
And he just starts singing.
Obviously they've got hell slugs laid out and they're like,
sing for us, cunt. You can have as many of these as you want.
Good on him. Just living that.
Alright, lads, I got you. Yeah, one of my mates was doing like one of the barbecue beer things. Beer fest and that, cooking at them like a few years ago, and he's like, yeah, and fucking Shannon Knoll was just performing there. I was like, what? He's like, I didn't even know about it, like it wasn't on the poster or nothing. And I was like, fuck, that's cool, I guess.
He loves it.
He loves a sesh, doesn't he?
You do. There is a lot of fucking talent in Australia now.
Yeah, there is. It's real cool to see. You know, fucking.
Who's your favourite Australian rapper of all time? If you had to pick one, like a mainstreamy kind of.
I'll say someone as well that's not one of my friends, but maybe Trials. Trials from Fun Cause in like AV Original, probably Trials. Just his sound was just so dope. It was just like
Fun Cause were good.
Yeah,
they're Adelaide dope. Boys, eh?
Yep. I'm pretty sure they're like Hack and Morphabell boys. I've got like one of their albums on vinyl, like not even opened. Like,
no shit.
Original press, not open at all.
That Terra Firma's good too.
Yeah, Terra Firma, chilled. They're from down here. I've had like Simplex. He was from Terra Firma. Like, reach out to me and that.
I went on a massive sesh with that Raph once.
Oh yeah. I don't know who he. I know who he is because he was like he's like a politician in Queensland.
Yeah, in Queensland. I went on a bender with him once. Yeah.
Oh shit. Monops is like always one of my favourites as well though, and like that's what I mean. I made him my friend. I still consider him like the best in Adelaide.
Yeah, he's a staple.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the Adelaide GOAT in my opinion.
Because he quit for a while too.
Yeah, he was hating it. He like signed on with these dude. Well, he didn't sign on. He just said he was part of their crew and did like an EP with them. And then he hates the EP. And the dude who owned this crew like got it removed from everything. There was just like so much bullshit. Sam's like, yo, just give me the money for this record. And it was like, I don't know. He just got bad real quick, and then he didn't do music for ages.
Navigating and
now
working,
he's going hard at it.
Working with like producers and fucking like management teams and that would be so soul sucking.
Yeah, well, our producer for us is Larrikin. He does everything for us.
Yeah, but he's a rapper, so he understands. It's not some just money hungry fucking.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's not rapping as much anymore. And he's just producing, and he's like insane. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what are you listening to at the moment? But send him like the 10 recent songs on my Spotify, and he will just like accumulate them all together and kind of like make a sound out of them. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is insane. Like an hour or something.
Do you make beats as well?
I know nothing about music. No, nothing. I've only just like realised how to count bars.
Really?
People are like, that's a bar. I'm like, I don't know when or where. I don't know what I'm doing. I just write it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I hate it. I'll be sitting there with like producers or engineers and that, like, oh yeah, the snare needs to come up. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't hear nothing. Like, maybe it does need to come up then because I don't know what I'm listening to.
That's alright though. If you got a good group around you, don't need to worry about
exactly. I got
shit.
into the video stuff. I love doing that.
Yeah, you were saying.
I want to learn more from that. I just want to do like I've offered to do videos for people for free, just so I can get better at it. I'll be like, yeah, chuck us $50 because that's what Premiere costs to run a month, and I'll do it for free. Like, because other people, I remember when I wanted to do videos myself because I was like, that's the way you get more attention. You can't just drop enough like a song with a picture, like it's not going to get the attention. I hit up like a few videographers from Adelaide, and that was like $400 a clip, $350 a clip. That's pretty good, but I'm like, I don't have that money to drop on a clip. Like,
I paid this bloke, I think, $350, and he's making. Do you know Fiverr?
Nah.
That website's all like freelance people, fucking artists and everything. I paid this bloke from fucking some third world country. I paid him like $300 to make me an intro, and he does all like 2-bit shit. So it's 2-bit animation. Yeah. It's going to be dope. It's 2 weeks away now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you haven't got it?
Nah, 2 weeks away.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen people use that Fiverr website. I've seen people on TikTok like...
Dude, it's so good.
People on TikTok, there's like people who ghostwrite songs on there for you.
Yeah.
And people are like, let's pay like a $10 person and a $300 person and just like compare it and shit. It's pretty funny.
So you could fucking go on there and charge fucking $100, $150 and ghostwrite for people.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Do a song for Drake.
I want to write my own shit. Yeah. I want to fucking get better at that.
There's such a weird, like, underground thing that you don't see with music, where a lot of these massive musicians don't know how to write music.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Fucking, a bloke from Adelaide. Do you know that song Head and Heart? It was massive like 2 years ago. Bum, 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 bum,
oh yeah.
The bloke who wrote that song, his parents owned the shop across the road from us, Greek family.
Yeah,
he wrote that song.
Yeah, right.
So he's not a ghostwriter. He's just a music writer. But he writes songs for fucking like massive stars, and they all bid for it. Like their management team bid for
crazy.
It. And it's like, fuck. Does anyone make their own shit?
Yeah, I feel like lots of people would, like, you know, like if they drop an album, there might be other people on it that write for them and shit. But you know, I feel like lots of those, because you can like look at the credits on Spotify. I feel like lots of those people are also there just to correct things and make it like you could have an idea for a bar, just say for rap for example, and it might be like a banging bar, but they're like, actually, you know, you could have a reference to an event or some shit. But actually, that's not the right. Yeah, you got to fix it to this. I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but I feel like that's what all these writers would be for those. Like, because sometimes you click sound a Kendrick Lamar song, and it's like 10 writers there are credited for writing that song.
I do fuck with Kendrick Lamar.
Me too. I love him.
I heaps like Kendrick.
Yeah, same. That new album he did was dope.
The only new rapper that I really I'll sit down and listen to is DaBaby.
I liked him at the start,
I
but
like his persona more than like anything. Like that song he did, Bop.
Yeah, that was chill.
Just funky.
I got a little over his flow.
It's very same on every song.
Yeah, and like as Manna said to me, he's like, yeah, but you like different people, and he's been different. Like, I was like, yeah, he was. I'm like,
now
I'm overplayed.
Yeah,
now I'm over. Nah, heaps of other people are probably trying to do it.
My issue is I'll like someone and I'll listen to that song like 3,000 times on repeat and kill it for myself.
Yeah, I do that. I'm pretty bad for that for myself. But, for example, we're talking about 50 Cent. I play The Massacre and I play Get Rich or Die Trying a lot still. I haven't killed it for myself.
See, one of my favourite Biggie albums is fucking After He Fucking Died. I like the Duets album. I love the Duets album.
I like the ones after he died.
I love the Duets album for some reason. I like all the songs because obviously I've listened to fucking every single Biggie song 100 times.
Yep.
So that Duets album was like, it's a bit fresh. It's like nice and fresh.
Yeah, I got both his albums on vinyl.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I've got the vinyl. So I got vinyls, but I've only got the albums. Like I've also got a massive DVD collection. I think I spent like $6,000, $7,000 on DVDs. I've just got hundreds and hundreds.
Blu-rays?
Nah, normal ones.
Just straight. Do you have a DVD player?
I got a PlayStation.
Do you watch DVDs?
Yeah.
You still watch DVDs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you go to the extra credits and shit and look at all the special features?
Yeah. I'm like, I've been doing that since I was like a little kid.
So you're a bit of like a movie buff and shit.
Yeah, I love movies.
Yeah, right.
Like nowadays, because I got all these streaming servers, if I won't just waste money on movies, because I used to just buy any movie and then go home and watch it and see how it is. Now I'll watch like movies on the streaming service, and if they're like that good, the next day I'll go buy it. Like,
really? For
my collection, yeah.
No shit. That would look dope though in a house.
Yeah, well, because I live in a share, like the house with two other dudes. I haven't got it displayed, but like I'd love to have it like in the lounge room, all set up and shit.
Cinema room.
Yeah.
Do you fuck with TV shows as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Nah.
You haven't seen it?
Nah.
Dude, honestly,
not gonna.
If the last season wasn't as bad as it was, that would have been the greatest show that's ever happened.
Well, you see the prequels just started?
Yeah, I watched it last night.
How was it?
Fuck.
Everyone said that, eh?
Fuck.
So my housemate, like Simo, he fucking loves Game of Thrones. He'll be like, he'll be bored, you know, he'll have nothing to do, but fuck, I might chuck in some Game of Thrones. I was like, bro, you've watched it 12 times.
Nah,
what are you doing?
Every fucking few months I get shitty because if that show ended good, I'd rewatch it every year.
Well, he still like loves that last season.
What the fuck?
He loves it, bro. He's like the biggest.
Oh, so he's too much of a dick rider then.
Nah. He's not. Like he's just like, just because I think the first seasons were so strong.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he couldn't hate on it.
That's
he couldn't hate on it. And
those
it's just
first 4 seasons.
Yeah, I understand. I support him. He's just like
I support him.
I support his cause, but he's told me so much about this shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm never gonna watch it now.
You've ruined it.
No, it's not that he's ruined it. It's just like I know if I start watching it, he will like come because I don't have a TV or nothing in my room. I don't like to watch movies and shit in my room.
That's such a good habit. I need to do that because then you stay awake till fucking 2 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do some reading or something before bed. So when I moved into this house, I put all my TV, my entertainment shit in the lounge room because there was nothing in there anymore. So I like if I start watching it. This is why I won't watch it. If I start watching it, he'll come out and be like, oh, here we go, dude, this is a good episode. He won't ruin it, but he'll be like, this is a good episode, bro. Wait for this bit. Boom. How good was that? I was like, I'd be like, suspense. I'm like, come on, bro, like, chill. He'd be like, all right, no, you're right. I'll go back in my room. Tell me how you feel afterwards. I'm like,
maybe you should get on the new one because he won't fuck it up for you.
Maybe.
Pretty violent.
Yeah, I heard it is.
Fucking violent. I forgot how grotesque that show can be.
Yeah. So I got into... So he was into that when that was still on. He was into that, and I was watching Vikings.
Everyone likes Vikings. I've never seen
it. It's dope, bro. It's dope. And the main dude for like the first 4 seasons, Ragnar. Yeah, he's like this Aussie actor as well.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
It's like Travis Flamel.
Wasn't he in... what's the show about the bikies?
The one about the Commodes and the Bikie War,
Yeah.
the original. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Was it called Bikie Wars?
No, it was fucking the anarchists and it was the
What, you think of Sons of Anarchy?
Sons of Anarchy.
No, he's not in that.
He wasn't in that?
Nah.
No.
There was one about the Australian bikie.
Bikie Wars. It was about the Comancheros and something else.
Yeah, how that all
he
started.
was in that.
Yeah, I think he was in that. Yeah. I got into Wentworth.
Yeah, my missus got into that.
That show is full on. That's a good one. Sopranos.
That's the greatest. I'll still watch The Sopranos. I'll rewatched it.
My boy Simo, he has watched that 5 times, I reckon, and he only watched it for the first time under 2 years ago.
I rewatched it this year, and Breaking Bad. I just rewatched Breaking Bad
because I keep seeing Breaking Bad shit on TikTok, and now I want to rewatch
Have you
it.
watched Better Call Saul?
Not yet.
I watched
My other housemate, like my best mate Josh, he just started watching it. Like last night, he's like, told me, I was like, how many episodes are you in? He's like, 3. I was like, I heard the first season's a bit how you going.
You have to wait. You have to wait it out.
And he's like, all right, cool, because he was like, I was gonna say the first season is a bit. I was like, yeah, get through.
Wait.
Yeah, so I was waiting for that to finish, and then I'm just gonna buy the box set because I got the box set of Breaking Bad.
Bro, I started watching Better Call Saul for the first time last month.
Yeah,
I finished it.
Yeah, right.
The whole thing. I binged it. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, watch Better Call Saul first.
Yeah.
Because there's so many little fucking Easter eggs that when you watch Breaking Bad, it changes Breaking Bad. Because then you rewatch Breaking Bad and you'll be like, this is because of this and this is because of this.
Yeah.
Like, they have done it so perfect.
That's sick. I'm so excited to watch. I'm watching The Wire at the moment.
It's an Australian show, eh?
No, American. So every like website.
Everyone says, actually, does that have a black actor that died?
Yeah, he died like last year.
Was that the...
Nah. This dude died. How's this dude who's the black actor in it, he died, and 50 Cent shared a fucking, just like a portrait of this dude, and he's like, I'm so glad I didn't make peace with this dude. Fentanyl's a hell of a drug. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He goes hard on shit, though.
I love it. He is insane.
When he was beefing with Floyd Mayweather and he's...
Yeah, he's like, read a Harry Potter book.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, and then the next one, he's like, we know you can't pronounce those big words. He's like, so you can read Cat in the Hat. Oh, dude. The Wire, though, is...
Everyone says that's really
good.
So
all the time when you see, like, TV, the greatest TV shows of all time, it's always... The Sopranos, The Wire,
what's The Wire
Breaking Bad.
Is it old?
Yeah, it's old. The Wire, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and what did I say? Sopranos. I think I said that. But anyway, those shows are always like
lingering.
The top 5. It's always on different websites. It's one of those. So I was like, I gotta suss this. I gotta suss it. I've seen every other show on this thing. I gotta suss this one. And then it's about like Baltimore. It's about Baltimore and like. I think the show came out either at the start of the 2000s
or late 90s.
Real late 90s, like 99. And it's just like about the drug game and the cops and shit like that. It's not like corruption, but it shows like the cops trying to get the drug dealers and how the drug dealers get away. It's not making the cops the good guys though, I feel like, and it's not making the drug dealers the good guys. It's just showing the story, and it's fucking sick. It's got Idris Elba in it, if you know.
Yeah, I like Idris Elba.
Me too. This is his first fucking big role.
I do like Idris.
This is his first big role, and he's just a fucking gangster in it.
Yeah, I've got to watch
it.
it.
He's a real smart gangster.
Everyone talks about The Wire.
The first season was dope. I was like, this is sick. The second season, it was okay. I'm like halfway through the third. I'm like, this is so good.
I like Stranger Things as well.
I haven't watched it yet.
Do you know what? That's a fucking good show.
I've heard.
That is a good show.
I'm not shitting on it. I just like. I also fair like to wait until
the whole thing's out.
Yeah.
So then you can fucking just go all of. That's like me. Like I was saying to my missus last night, I haven't watched a show in like 10 years where I've had to wait for an episode.
Oh, the only show I've had to, I'm watching at the moment, is Mayans.
Yeah,
it's like a spin-off from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Is that still going?
Yeah. The 4th season just ended, and that show's pretty good.
It's fucking heartbreak. Like, it's the same with Stranger Things. You got to wait like 2 years for those cunts to.
Yeah, it was same with Peaky Blinders. You had to do that.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so
everyone says.
Yeah. I was watching that, and I got like when was it? I don't know when. I just went to JB Hi-Fi and bought the first 4 seasons. They're not making it on DVD now because Netflix owns it. I was like, fuck. I just got 4 seasons on DVD. Now the last 2 are on Netflix. I was like, fuck sakes. But I started rewatching it with my housemate Josh because he hadn't seen it, and we're up to like season 3. I wanted to rewatch it all to be prepared for the new season.
Tom Hardy's in it.
Because that show was coming out every 2 years, and by the time the next season was out, I'm like, a little bit, yeah. So I wanted to rewatch it now because the new season's the last one. It's done now. I think they're going to do a movie, but they're not making any more seasons.
Like a movie to cap it off, or like a spin-off?
A movie to cap it off. Whoa. So it's done. So and it's all out. So I'm just like rewatching it to get up to date again because it's so good.
Do you know what's a good movie? It's kind of similar vibe. Have you seen? It's with Tom Hardy. He plays the Cray brothers.
Yeah, it's good.
What's that fucking
Legend?
That's
good.
Fuck, that's a good movie.
He's got another movie called Lawless, and that's pretty dope.
With
Shia LaBeouf.
Isn't that where Shia LaBeouf has his whole stomach tattooed?
Nah, that movie is fucking terrible.
Is it?
So bad. I don't know why Shia got his fucking chest tattooed. He
actually got it tattooed too.
I don't know why, because you see it for fucking 30 seconds, and it is fucking terrible. I seen the trailer, I was like, damn, this movie looks gangster. This movie looks like it's going to be sick. Went and bought it, didn't think about it, just went and bought it, and fucking watched it with my bro, and we just looked at each other afterwards. And he was like, that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
We're actually going through a phase at the moment. We're at night time because we don't know what to watch anymore. There's just too much options.
Same, bro. It takes me like 2 hours.
It gets frustrating.
South Park. That's what I do.
So then what we'll do now, we started it last night, we're going to watch old movies that are terrible. But like, so last night I'm like, when's the last time you watched Twilight? And she's like, fuck. Years ago, haven't seen it in years, so I was like, we've got to fucking watch it.
Yeah.
If you watch it now, it looks like one of those parody movies.
Oh my god.
If you just sit down and you watch fucking Twilight.
I never watched it,
Bro, I haven't seen it in years.
I've never seen it.
It looks like one of those, like, you know when movies went through that phase where there was parody movies of every popular,
absolutely.
like Scary Movie and all that? It looks like the acting and it's that bad that it looks like it's supposed to be bad.
Wow. And see, people try to discredit, what's his name? Fucking the main dude, the vampire,
the vampire guy,
what's
Edward Cullen. No, fucking he played Batman.
Yeah, I know. People try to discredit him for those movies, but he's like a sick actor. He's really good.
Did you like your Batman?
So good.
You liked it?
So good.
Why?
It was just like this dark New York crime thriller movie.
I liked the movie. I fucking hated him as the Batman.
Oh, I thought he was amazing, man.
It'd take 10 minutes. Everything was so like...
dramatic.
Yeah, it's like he's going to grab the glasses off the table and he's like, my family, like, my dad died when I was a kid. It's like, what the fuck?
This one's for my mother.
Yeah, like he was so miserable. But I do like the movie.
I thought it was a really good crime movie. I wasn't thinking of it as a superhero movie. I thought of it as a crime movie.
That's maybe how you have to go into it.
Yeah, like, and lots of the
I love the villain.
Lots of the comics and lots of the fucking anime movies, Batman is like that.
Who's your best Batman?
Oh, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale is Batman.
Christian Bale is Batman. That's it.
Batman.
It's pretty cool to see Michael Keaton, though, is coming back as Batman for some stuff.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to be in the Flash movie, and he was meant to be in the Batgirl movie that they were making, and then it just got scrapped the other day. It was like a $20 million movie they made, and they scrapped it.
See, my favourite Batman movies are the worst ones. The one where Jim Carrey plays the Riddler.
Yeah, George Clooney, baby.
George Clooney. Was it George Clooney?
I don't know. George Clooney or Val Kilmer. And
Val Kilmer.
And there's nipples on the suit.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, and there's nipples on the suit. Yeah. Top tier.
Do you get into like the MCU and shit?
Love it.
Not into
Absolutely love it. Got comic books and shit.
Not into
I fucking love it.
I don't like what they're doing.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm like set for the next 3 years, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be sick.
That's the thing. If you're a fan, you got endless entertainment.
Oh my god.
Do you watch like all the shows and shit as well?
Yeah. I'm not watching She-Hulk though.
Apparently it's good.
Not watching it.
You just because it's a female, eh?
No, it's because I seen it is exactly what I said. I hate the smart Hulk. Have you seen how the Hulk's like smart now?
Oh, and he can talk.
Yeah, I fucking cannot stand that. And he's like that in this. And I'm like, nah, I cannot do it, eh? I cannot fucking watch him like that. They're just ruining him.
Fuck with the MCU, but the Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Good casting.
Best.
Yep.
Best
Good casting.
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire was obviously the GOAT.
That last one they did.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield wasn't that bad.
Andrew Garfield was the star of that last movie.
Yeah, but everyone shits on his Spider-Man.
They did, yeah, but after he's done that, they're like, oh my god, he's so good. Why do we fucking shit on him? And everyone loves him now. And they were going to kill Tobey Maguire off in that movie when he gets stabbed.
Nah, they can't.
No, you know why they didn't though? The dude, Kevin Feige, from what I've heard, he like loved him so much and he wants to bring those two back in the Secret Wars, which is like a show that's coming out soon. I think it's going to involve like the multiverse shit, and it might have them back in it as their characters again.
Everyone says that
crazy.
one of the best Spider-Man movies is Into the Multiverse, but I've never seen it.
Oh, it's really good.
Everyone says
It's an anime movie though, it's a cartoon.
Yeah, apparently it's
so
fucking
good,
phenomenal.
So like my brother, he loves the Marvel shit as well. I'm like, yo, Corey, you got to watch this shit, and he's like, all right. You got like 10 minutes in, he's like, I can't watch this fucking kids movie, it's cartoon. I was like, you serious, bro? You just sat on the couch for fucking 2 months and watched every single episode of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but you can't watch an hour fucking movie?
Do you get into anime?
Only Dragon Ball Z, pretty much.
Yeah, I used to watch it when I was a kid. I used to fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I did as a kid with Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I'm talking about now because I still watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
I rewatched Yu-Gi-Oh like 2 years ago.
I tried to, about a year ago.
It hasn't aged that good.
Yeah, I was like, nah. Well, I can watch Dragon Ball Z.
People who watch Dragon Ball are fucking fanatical though.
I got like Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray. I got those on Blu-ray, all of those. And they cost a fucking bit, eh? They're not fucking cheap.
They wouldn't be.
Like $50 for a fucking DVD.
Fuck.
I'm like, fucking hell, $50 for a DVD. Like, you can get them on the street.
They're collectibles, though.
Yeah. And I got all Dragon Ball Super on DVDs. That's like the new one that happened a couple of years ago. And now there's all the movies. There's a new one that just came out in the movies like last week.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen a TikTok of this bloke.
I had a few friends that went and seen it, and they're like, come see it. I was like, I'm not up to date yet. I'm not up to date. So I got to watch the Broly movie that's on Netflix and get up to date.
Yeah, they never nailed.
They had a 20-year gap with Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super.
They never nailed like live action movies.
Yeah, they need to fucking not do that, eh?
They can't.
Well, apparently Kevin Feige, that's the dude who runs the MCU. He's working on a deal to bring Dragon Ball and do Dragon Ball stuff, live action stuff for Disney. But if he can do what he did with the MCU,
it doesn't lend itself though, because anime is anime because they're not people.
That's like the fucking,
like you can't.
It's anime because it's anime.
Yeah, like
that's what it is.
You can't make them look the same, or they look like fucking idiots.
Yeah, but if Kevin, I'll give this man a chance because he's done what he's done with the MCU. If he can do something good with Dragon Ball, like this,
it'll be huge.
Yeah, it could be.
It will be massive.
You'll be able to tell straight away if it's good or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll be able to tell himself if it's good or not. Whatever he's doing, if it's a movie or if it's a show, if it happens, it's just a rumor I read. I don't know how true it is, but if it happens, I'll give it a shot, and I'll go from there. You know what I mean? Like that's all you can do really with it. But fucking, I'm not like, oh yeah, it's gonna be live action, I'm hell excited. Nah, I'm not excited.
Be hesitant
I'm
about
very cautious about it. Like,
yeah, because you can't fuck with Dragon Ball Z because fans
will lose their mind.
They will kill you.
Yeah, they'll go crazy.
Yeah. I
just seen a video this morning of some. Is this what you were about to say? You said
the bloke at the cinema.
The caviar.
What the fuck?
Dude, one of my best friends, Jails. So he's the dude I do all my music with. He's the dude I was talking about before. He lived in the shed, had the mic. He's the dude I met Monops through. He's the dude I do all my music with. One of my best friends, right? But fuck me, is this cunt annoying? Like, I can say that because I'm one of his best friends. I'll tell him to his face, you're annoying me. He'd be like, yeah, like just laugh about it. When we get him pissed, something happens. Oh fuck! There's only one thing that can fix this. We need a Kamehameha wave, and he would just get up and he's just like so serious, come on, and then just like so fucking loud. All right, shut up! You don't have to do it that loud. He's like, I'm either gonna do it properly or I'm not gonna do it.
Did you know what? Fair fucking play to him. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it.
Exactly.
And one day something might happen.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you don't. Like, don't.
We're waiting for it. Come
everyone
on.
One day.
Fingers crossed this time.
Every single person alive, every male alive, has looked at an object before and just
tried to use the force.
Just tried to do something.
I still do it right now.
I do it all the time.
I'm always like, move.
My missus will fucking hate it. I'll be at a set of lights and I'll be like,
yeah.
And so on the odd occasion it'll turn green and I'm like,
whoa, who would have thought?
Well,
who would have thought I could do this? No, absolutely. I love like all Star Wars and shit as well.
I never got into it.
Man, I love everything.
I wasn't hell into space kind of shit until I seen.
I don't like Star Trek.
Nah, have you seen Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey?
On the list, haven't seen it.
Drop whatever you're doing today. No, but that movie is fucking phenomenal.
I got like a few dudes I follow on TikTok.
You have to
like
wear
movie
earphones
reviews.
though.
I got like a pretty good surround sound.
If you have surround sound,
Yeah.
you have to use it.
Yeah, I always use it for everything.
That movie is the audio and like the music for it is so good.
Like I said, I'm a movie dude, so I got like a mad setup like for watching movies and shit. You know, I got a mad sound system and shit like that because I love my movies and I love to have it louder and shit.
Interstellar,
love to fucking pump it.
Interstellar is one of the fucking greatest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I've heard like I said, I got a few movie dudes on TikToks. Like when I'm like, oh, what should I watch tonight? I'll go to their page and look at their recommendations and their list and shit like that. See movies that I haven't seen. But they always say Interstellar. That's on like everyone's list.
Oh, dude. There's a bloke on YouTube that has a channel. His name's Elvis the Alien.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
No.
He's a movie reviewer.
Yeah.
But he likes to watch really fucking horrible movies. and he watches a lot of horror. A lot of movie buffs love horror for some reason.
They do.
Yeah,
I never got into it.
My missus loves horror.
I never got into it because I swear I've never watched a good one.
They're the Korean ones.
Yeah, I know. Apparently they're full on, but
Korean
so I don't mind
horrors.
reading. I don't mind reading subtitles. I have subtitles on for everything I watch.
That's just a move. Is it? I don't know.
I
why.
don't know. I think like my hearing's not that great.
But now
my mum's like
I
part,
have to do it
yeah,
too.
my mum's like part deaf. I think I think my hearing's not that great because every time people are like, can you turn that down? It's hell loud. I'm like, what? It's not even that loud. I can't fucking hear nothing.
I watch everything with subtitles now.
Yeah, I do as well. But it does make it easier. They could be like talking quiet, but what they say, there it is, right at the bottom of the screen. They're gibberish that I couldn't understand before. So I don't miss anything. That's what it is as well. I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss the small bits.
Nothing gives me the shits more than when you watch a movie with someone and they're like, what just happened? I was like, fucking...
Excuse me, sir. I'm watching it with you.
Just pay attention.
Another example, my friend Jails. I went to the movies with him once. I was like, I'm not going to the movies with you anymore. Why? When the movie's watching Star Wars. He's like, dude, what just happened? Like, what's going on here? I was like, I am watching it.
We're watching it in real time.
We're at the fucking premiere. We're at the premiere, bro. I don't know what's going on here.
Those new Star Wars, are they good? I don't know much about the Star Wars.
Like, if you like Star Wars, you might like it. But, like, I probably won't. Unless I'm having a marathon, I won't go out of my way and watch them again.
The Mandalorian apparently is really
Real good. And the dude who made that, he's the dude who helped bring the MCU alive. He's not the Kevin Feige dude. He's like Jon Favreau, if you know who he is. Yeah, he's that dude in the Spider-Man Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made The Mandalorian, wrote and directed it.
No shit.
And everyone's like, yo, he's saving Star Wars right now. And then he did the Boba Fett. And then fucking, I don't know what else he's done, but he's had his foot on the Star Wars
They're
war.
running wild with that franchise, aren't
Yeah,
they?
Taika Waititi's making a Star Wars movie.
He's the bloke. I was trying to watch one of his movies the other day.
What one?
The one where he's Hitler.
That was good.
I only got 5 minutes in and I was like, not for tonight. I'm going to watch it, but it just wasn't a vibe.
That was good, man.
Yeah.
So I always thought that was a kid's movie. And then when I seen that he wrote and directed, I was like, oh, I got to watch it now. Because I went through a phase a couple of months ago where I was watching everything he's ever done.
He made the new Thor, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty fucking trash.
Was it?
Yeah. I was like, because he had fun, obviously, with the third one. And they probably were just like, we want that again. And he just went...
Overdid it.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to make them happy. That's what it was. But, like, Christian Bale, that was dope.
Apparently he was the best part of it.
So good. But they didn't utilise him as much. There was probably so much more footage of him. So much more scenes he would have done. I guarantee it. And they just didn't utilise it as much. Because anytime he was on the screen, it was like magic.
See, I love those characters. Like, in Christian Bale's Batmans, whenever Bane came on...
Yeah.
Or whenever Heath Ledger came on, you were like...
You're invested.
And you wanted... And you could not fucking wait until their next scene.
Absolutely.
And there's certain characters like Captain Jack Sparrow in the first couple Pirates of the Caribbean.
I tried,
You don't like it?
Tried.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Did you watch them recently? Or did you? So they might not have aged.
I don't know.
The CGI, though, in the third one with Davy Jones... is like considered one of the best uses of practical CGI of all time.
I have no issue with watching shit CGI because I understand the time and the work and the fucking
that
what they can
CGI
afford.
for that time though was phenomenal.
Yeah, so I have no issue even if the movie does look shit with CGI. I just didn't get invested into any of the characters really.
Yeah.
I just tried because I always heard and I was like, fuck, that's one movie like that's like one franchise I haven't watched. Let's go. I watched 2 and I was like,
yeah, the third one's not good.
I wasn't excited to keep watching them.
The third one's good, I think. I can't remember how many they got up to. It's like Fast and the Furious got
5.
fucking 10 movies.
Yeah, I know. 11. They're about to do the 10th.
They're doing more.
They're about to do the 10th, but there's the spin-off of Hobbs and Shaw.
Do you watch them?
Nah.
Have you watched it? When's the last one you watched?
Maybe. Well, when did Paul Walker die?
I watched the first one with The Rock. That was it. That's the last.
Oh, that's 5. That was a good one.
Was that 5?
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's so...
Yeah, but that was like the first one where they started doing crazy shit.
Yeah, like
so
jumping from planes to cars.
Yeah,
and
so
shit.
I was like, that's pretty cool. That was the first one they did crazy shit. And now it's all just crazy shit. But when Paul Walker died, I stopped watching it because in that one, I remember being in the movies with 2 mates. We went to see that one and they go to Tokyo and they see the dude from Tokyo Drift. And if you remember in Tokyo Drift, he's a high schooler. And they go to Tokyo just after, like, Han dies. So it's like the same timeline. He's still like a high school kid. And this dude's just fucking 44. Hairline receded. And they're just like asking questions about Han. And then they're just like, and they talk and he's just got that thick country accent. And then they walk off and it's done. I looked at my mate. I was like, isn't that coming to be a high school student? We just lost it. Just cried in the movies. I was like, this is a fucking joke. This is so bad.
Tokyo Drift was the best one in my opinion.
I like...
Or the first one.
Yeah, I like 1 and 2.
Yeah, the first
dope.
2 are good.
Because they're like, man, I'm not a car dude, but they're like hell invested into the car shit.
It's more like those have a story though. It's not just about action.
Yeah. I heard like rumours the last one wants to finish up in like where it all started. In space. On Mars with Elon Musk. I heard, it wants to finish up where it started, like back in the original house and shit like that. So I can't wait not to see it.
Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto now. He's like that one actor. He's not Vin Diesel anymore.
Yeah, he was Riddick for a little bit.
He was Riddick. Riddick was good. The first one wasn't. They're not horrible.
Nah, they're not horrible.
I'm not a big fucking like action guy though.
I don't mind action. It's got to be good though.
If
I got a piss, eh?
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Paul Walker. I was like, ooh.
What did he do?
He was like dating like a high school kid when he was like famous and shit.
Do you know what? I used to get into so many fucking arguments because there's nothing more I hate than when a mediocre actor dies.
Yeah, everyone loves him.
And it's everyone's favourite actor all of a
I'm
sudden.
like, yo, chill, bro. Go watch his other movies. They're fucking trash.
Didn't Point Break or fuck, he has one other movie.
It's not even Point Break. Point Break was good. His fucking movies were shit.
Yeah, he wasn't good.
No, he wasn't. He just lucky he got that gig and fucking... You know, that's it.
You should make a song about it.
I'm not going to make a song about Paul Walker. I'm not going to waste my fucking time on him. A diss song to him. I'll probably get the clout, I'll probably get the attention that I want. But fucking, people are like, he used to rock up to this chick's high school and pick her up in his hectic cars and shit like that. And when he's like in his 30s, she was like 17.
So Jeffrey up on that Lolita Express, eh?
Yeah, he was probably trying to get his way over there.
Yeah, he was trying. That was going to be the next Fast and the
Furious 10, Epstein's Island.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Fuck. Have you seen the best movie I've seen lately? A movie that, you know those movies where you're just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like a real mind fuck.
Yeah.
That Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Is that what it's called?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Nah, I haven't seen that. What's it on?
Oh, I don't know. We downloaded it. It was in the movies. I think you can get everything on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But that movie, it's about this like Chinese lady, just like she owns a laundromat, and she somehow figures out how to go to different realm, like multiverses.
Doctor Strange.
It's fucking weird, but it's so good.
What did I watch recently that was good? I can't think. I've just been watching South Park again. I like to watch a movie. You know what I mean? Though, like There's like, oh, I don't want to watch South Park right now. I want to watch a movie.
There's just
I went to the
slim
movies.
pickings.
I went to the movies with a friend on Friday, and I seen that new movie Nope.
Was it good?
It was not.
No.
It's a nope for me.
Really?
Straight up. That. And Jordan Peele's other movies are really good. Like Us and Get Out.
I haven't seen Get Out or Us.
They're both really good.
I've only ever seen that movie they did with the cat.
Keanu. Top tier.
That's a great movie. I watched
So
it
good.
on the plane back from Dubai once.
Yeah, right. What
Yeah.
a watch.
Yeah, it was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, it's sick. Get Out and Us are sick. I went to the movies twice to see Us because it was that good. I was like, this movie is awesome. And then I was like, so I was excited for Nope. And I was like, fuck's sakes.
He was in a good. I didn't mind it. What's his name? Comedian, Cat in the Hat.
Mike Myers.
Austin Powers. Yeah, Mike Myers did a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know the show.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Was it?
It was weird. It was like
Was it funny?
It made me laugh in a couple bits, yeah. But that's...
I had it saved, but I just cancelled my Netflix because I swear Netflix is trash.
It's gone to shit, eh?
Trash,
It's
man.
gone to shit.
Yeah, I cancelled it. I just use Binge.
See, that Binge has the new Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I've seen that. And it's got The Wire on it. Oh, and it's got the Gemstones. It's got like fucking...
It's got a lot of Australian shows.
Yeah, it's got have you heard of The Righteous Gemstones?
Mm.
Oh my god, that is one of the funniest things I've seen ever.
Yeah, I'm a big doco guy more than anything.
Yeah, I do like my docos. I gotta finish then that fucking... What's his name? Chris fucking... The clown cunt was fucking...
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, why'd I say Chris? Yeah, John Wayne Gacy, yeah.
Gacy, yeah. He's a fucking twisted
Yeah,
cunt, eh?
he is, he's fucked.
There's a movie coming out about Jeffrey Dahmer
Really?
on Netflix, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be cool, because that cunt was fucked as well.
He's top tier.
Yeah, I want like the dude who made the doco on Ted Bundy. That one.
Zac Efron played him, eh?
Yeah, in the movie, but they did a doco on Netflix. Like the twisted fucking... The Jeffrey Epstein tape. Oh, sorry, the fucking Jeffrey
That was
Epstein.
a good one too.
No, the fucking... It's like the Ted Bundy tapes. And that was really good. That's the same dude who made the John Wayne Gacy doco that's on Netflix. And I wanted them to do a Dharma one because like they're just good. They get into it. Like some docos just... I hate the fucking cliche like American... It's like, this is where he had them. It's just like, oh my god. I'll turn it off if it's like that straight away.
There's some fucking good docos. Have you got Amazon Prime?
Yes, I just got back on it.
You have to watch the documentary Free Solo. No, it's on Disney.
That's on
Plus.
Disney. Yeah, I got that saved.
Have you seen it?
Nah, dude. I'm so petrified of heights. Like, when I was in the movies, there's this trailer that came up for this movie, and it's like to do with like these chicks get stuck on a fucking cell phone tower, like hundreds of meters in the middle of nowhere, and my palms were like almost dripping. I was so fucking worried watching it.
There's bits in that Free Solo documentary where you're like, it's just why?
Yeah.
But he makes a good point. He's like, you fall from 10 meters, you're gonna die. So what's the fucking difference?
Yeah. Fuck knows.
He climbs like fucking like a kilometre up in the air on a fucking rock like that.
Yeah, it's fuck. I got it saved. Like, I'm keen to watch it. I just haven't yet. Have you seen cunts at the moment? I get mad. Well, they're not getting into it. It's been around for ages, but it's popping up on TikTok heaps. The cave crawling shit. Cunts are crawling through hell like little caves.
See that? I'd prefer to be stuck. I would prefer to be stuck on a pole a kilometre in the air than have to crawl through something like that where I got a meal.
These guys are crawling through caves. They're like stuck. They're just like, all right, ready, and then they move a little bit, and they're like, oh. And I'm just like, I'm freaking out thinking about it.
Nah.
And
when you see those cunts jump into like water and it's just black.
Well, there's this one dude, this thing on TikTok, I went down a rabbit hole, it had like 18 parts, and I watched it all. And this dude was like crawling down this cave, it's like a hell thin one, and he accidentally took the wrong turn. He meant to take a turn, he took the wrong one and went down a bit that was like fucking a dead end. And he's head first. He ended up being trapped and like died in there and shit. And there's like a doc on it. And I was like, bro, that is fucking terrifying. Darkness, and he's just stuck head first.
That's the worst way to go.
He's gone, bro. He can't get out. He's done. No one could get him out because the caves are so small. They couldn't get shit in there. He's done. He was fucking... That's
Ant food.
Dead.
Have you seen Last Breath?
What's that?
That's that deep sea diving documentary.
No.
That's fucking... That gets you emotional.
Yeah?
Those deep sea divers where they're like kilometres down.
Yeah.
So this bloke's hooked up to a... You got to watch it. There's
so much shit to watch.
This bloke's hooked up to a... Like, they're hooked up to a massive ship. Like a massive ship.
Yeah.
And then the submarine's hooked up to that. And that's like, say, 500 metres down. And then the blokes tether like hot water and air to their suit, and they're in a big fucking suit. And then they go from the submarine to the ocean floor, and the weather changed, and the big ship started swinging around.
Oh shit!
So this bloke's down there, and he doesn't know what's going on, and then the submarine starts pulling him through his lifeline all around and it's pitch black. It's like a kilometre down in the water, and it fucking snaps. And it's hectic.
Well, what happened?
It's all real footage and shit.
You just die?
Oh, it's fucking hectic.
Oh my god. Getting sweaty palms thinking about it.
Yeah, I love that shit.
That shit freaks me out, eh? I'm so petrified of heights. I think anything like that, I'm just like fucking so uncomfortable watching them. So,
I think confined spaces get me more than heights.
Yeah, they all get me. Even that was getting me. Then just hearing you talk about it was getting me. I was like, fuck.
Claustrophobic. Like, that would be the worst way to die, just on the ocean floor, and you're like, fuck, I've got 10 minutes.
Adios. I just seen another TikTok again this morning, and it was just like, this ship broke down, this ship sunk, and this dude was in a shipping container, for 3 days in the pitch. He ended up surviving this dude did. He was in the pitch in a fucking shipping container. There was an air bubble in it, and he's like sitting up there. He had to take all his clothes off because he was sinking. He didn't know how to swim. And there's an air bubble, and he was sitting in this shipping container for 3 days. Sitting in it for 3. It was fairly big. It was like, it was up to his waist, like in this footage I seen. And he was in it for like 3 days before he was found.
Fuck that.
Yeah, in the pitch black bottom of the ocean.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, didn't know if he was going to die or not. Like, just sitting there for 3 days in salt water. That'd fuck your skin up as well, so bad.
Have you know those people where they get like wedged somewhere and they cut their arm off to get
that James Franco movie?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, no.
I'd die.
I'm dying, bro.
I'd rather die.
See you later, son.
But yeah, fucking, if I was wedged somewhere and they gave me like a butter knife, I'm fucking dying. I'd rather die.
Yeah, I'm dying. I don't think that thought would even come to my head, eh?
I don't value life enough to cut my fucking arm off.
I'm not doing it. You're not. Yeah, fuck, bro. That would suck though, eh? If I'm ever to go out somewhere though, I'm telling someone where I'm going. Because those people like that in that movie,
crazy white people, it's always crazy white people.
Yeah, they just don't tell anyone. Let's just go do it. Let's just go live. It's like, all right. Let me tell everyone I know what I'm doing first, and then just in case they will know what I'm doing. I've seen too many things like that now where it's like, gotta let my mum know, just in case.
I'm going to Elizabeth Road shop,
just to let you know. She's like, all right, you're an adult. Go, just to let you know.
It makes you freak out when you think back to when you're like 16, 17 and there's shit that you'd get up to.
Yeah.
And you just were this close. Like,
absolutely.
Just a minor error.
Yeah.
And you're just done.
Yeah. I can think of countless times.
Just hundreds of times in situations where I'm like,
what the fuck were we doing? I still have thoughts about things like that right now.
Yeah, and you get like a flashback and you're like, even in my car, I'm not a car guy, so I'm not really a hoon. But when I was younger, I used to fucking fang it and just like I wouldn't care. And now like just that gives me anxiety. Just thinking about it.
I didn't get my license for ages. I was like a slacker with it.
You're one of them.
I was a slacker, yeah. And then when I did, I was driving like a hoon for a little bit. I got done going like 130 in a 60 zone.
Yeah.
And I lost my license for like 9 months. I got it back like 2 months ago. I'm like driving like a nana now. Yeah. I'm not risking it, bro. 9 months, no license. Lucky I lived next to near a shop, that one like up the road from us. Lucky I lived near that because I was walking distance. Like it took me like, I had headphones on, I'd walk to the shop, take me under 2 songs to walk there. So it was like right there if I needed anything. But like getting to work, when I was working and shit, getting to work and that was just fucked. Like either had to get Uber or Lyft every fucking... whenever I needed it, it was fucked.
Yeah, it's a headache and you're a burden on everyone.
9 months. Well, my mum helped me out heaps. Because when I lived at home, she lost her license when I just got mine. and I drove her to work every single day and picked her up every single
Gangster.
day. So she did it back for me. I was like, sick cunt.
Yeah, I lost my license twice, and I used to work in the fucking city. It was the worst.
Yeah, fuck.
It was the worst.
Where were you though? Because like,
I was pretty close to the train station.
Yeah, I feel like catching trains to the city would have been like money efficient.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and then you can get pissed whenever you want.
Yeah, but it does like suck. Oh, I gotta get the train home.
Yeah, it's just peasantry. It's just peasantry.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I worked at Adelaide Oval for a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not fucking driving.
Doing what?
Just working at the bars there and shit.
Oh, yeah.
When I was younger, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking drive in there. Like, fuck that. I'll just catch a train.
That'd be a fucking rough job.
Catch a train. Yeah, bro. My first ever fucking shift was the fucking Ashes before COVID. Oh my god, I've never had so much anxiety in my life, bro.
Oh, that would have been packed.
Yeah. Oh, bro. And I was working at the top floor bar, and I think
bar or whatever.
Yeah, and there was like only one other bar open, and ours is the one that faces the city, mad view, and fucking just every day the Ashes, every single fucking little break there was 1,000 people be at the bar. Like, that's not even exaggerating, because you think at Adelaide Oval they've got fucking they for the Ashes they've got 30,000 people there every day pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least 1,000 people at my bar at a time. I'm just like, fuck. This is just like drink after drink after drink after drink. I'm just like fucking looking at the line. I'm just like freaking out and shit. I get home and I was like talking to my mate who worked in a bar as well, and he'd done big events. I was like, how do you do it, bro? Like, I'm ready just to quit. Like, straight up ready to quit.
And people are fucking rude.
Yeah, bro. Some dude was rude as to me. He just like threw $10 at me once. He's like, I want a beer right now. He's like American. I was like, because Adelaide Oval don't do cash. I was like, we don't do cash, man. And he's like,
yeah, you got to get the cash.
Yeah, and he was just like cutting sick at me. I was like, yeah, all right, I got you, cunt. Just fucking poured in this beer that was half a head. I was like, there you go, next. He's like, what the hell is this? I'm next.
Pocket the timber.
The manager dude came over. He's like, he agreed. He's like, yeah, fuck this dude. Next. And he's just like got a beer head. And I'm just like, yeah, see you later, mate. Fuck off. Yeah, you do have to deal with fucking idiots, eh?
Anything in hospitality. People think because they give you like $10 that they can like talk to you in a certain manner. Excuse
me, you can't be saying that shit, bro. I am not here to deal with that shit. I will fucking leave before I deal with that much shit. I don't give a fuck about the money, eh? Because it was good money there.
So you just like working or like just rapping and studying, yeah?
Yeah, I was a cook for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I left that recently because I did love cooking. I love cooking for friends and shit like that. And then I did that, and I was like, I don't like cooking all the time.
You don't like it as a job. You like it as a a hobby.
Yeah.
Or like just it's very, because I did my apprenticeship. I was working in kitchens for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's a different, like people that love cooking at home. And they say, "Oh, I'd love to work." It's not the same.
It's not the fucking same.
It's not the same.
I did it for 2 years, and I didn't hate it. I could,
it's draining, but
yeah, the hours and shit.
Yeah,
it's like all night time.
Yeah,
fucking weekend. Your days off are like Wednesday and Tuesday or some shit like that.
You're trying to catch up with people.
Oh my God. I got told as well before I did it, by like a friend who's a cook, and he's like, "Bro, if you do it, like you're probably gonna like." Not have as much time for your music or
exactly,
or and shit like that. And I was like, whatever, I'll give it a try. And the boss I had was pretty dope though. Like, she knew I did music and that. So if I was like, I got a gig, like I can't, she's like, all right, easy, all good.
That's
all good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but fucking I hated the hours and shit. Like nighttime, weekends, fucking wouldn't finish till like 10 o'clock, and it's just like fucking. Everyone's partying, and
everyone gets so fucked up.
Yeah, all my friends are like partying, and I feel like I'm missing out. And it's like, fuck's sake, all my other friends are trades and that. You know what I mean? I'm just like wasn't doing a trade. I did a trade for like a week, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not fucking breaking my body for fucking some dude who was calling me Brian all day, not Brandon. I was like, come on, Brian. I'm like, it's Brandon. I don't give a fuck, mate. Come on, Brian. I was like, you're a fucking scumbag, cunt, eh? Like, fuck me. I just call me by my fucking real name, eh? Like, it was pissing me off so much. I did, cook for like 2 years. And then, just studying and doing my music shit.
Where'd you get Goobsy from? Was that just your tag or something?
No, bro, I never tagged. I had some chick fucking in primary school call me a goober because I was a klutz, eh? I was just the biggest klutz. And fucking, it just stuck. And then one of my friends, Huntsy, we're at football, like, because I used to play for Christie's and shit. We're at football and fucking, he said Goobsy. And I was like, oh, I like that. That sounds better than Goober or Goobs. And I was like, I like that. And then I changed my Facebook name to it for a bit when I was like 16, 17. And then it just stuck. And then I had to change it back because I got in an argument with some dude. He was like, on Facebook, he's like, what type of name is Goobsy, rah, rah? And I was like, it's clearly a nickname, Jake, you fucking idiot. And the next day I wake up, my name's been reported. It's not my real name. And I was like, oh, this cunt's a fucking bitch. And I was like, fucking hell. But yeah, then I did music and that. And I was like, oh, you know, like that's the nickname that everyone calls me now. I might as well just stick with that. So, and it's different. It's pretty unique as well. What are the chances that I'm going to run into someone else with Goobsy?
Goobsy's a good name.
Yeah, it's different. It stands out as well. Like in lots of my music, I refer to myself as Brandon anyway, or Brandon Lee, because reference like Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
And my name's like spelt the same.
Cro's a great movie.
Yeah, it is. And that's what I was talking about before, the shitty CGI. I don't care if there's shitty CGI.
I only rewatched that not recently, within the last year.
Yeah, I watched it within the last 2 years.
And the CGI doesn't affect it.
No. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But that's what I was saying. I don't care if a movie's good. I understand like the timing and how the CGI was,
especially
the funding for the movies and how much money.
The last 10 minutes of that movie, it was all CGI.
Yeah, he died. That bit where he's like running across the roofs and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, oh sweet, here's the cartoon bit.
Same as Blade. They're remaking Blade.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna fuck it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Is it MCU?
Yeah.
Oh, can they do it though?
Yeah. The dude who's playing him, that Marisha Ali dude, such a good actor.
I was gonna say it should have been Idris.
No, because he's in Thor. He's one of the dudes in Thor.
Oh, so he can't.
Yeah, but this dude who's playing him, that Marisha Ali dude, he called up Feige. He's like, yo, he's already been in the MCU himself as a bad guy for a few episodes of a show, and he like dies. But he calls up Feige, he's like, we need to remake Blade. And then apparently he's like, oh, fucking hell, fuck yeah.
I used to love
Blade. But and he's like, what about like Wesley? Like, we kind of got to talk to him, you know, because Blade's what saved Marvel. Marvel was gone bankrupt in the 90s. They're like, fuck it, we should try and make a movie, see if it works. And they made Blade 1. And it saved Marvel.
Such a good movie.
It fucking saved them. So I think, though, like, we got to like speak to Wesley first, though, because like, we don't want to step on anyone's toes here. And then that Marisha Ali dude's like, yeah, I called him and he's like all on board for it. He loves the idea. And I was like seeing people say it'd be fucking sick if they got Wesley to come back in it as
a multiverse.
Whistler.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. That'd be fucking sick.
That would be good.
So like the ideas are like is cool. And I'm actually really excited for it. Really excited for it.
Remember in number 3 it had Ryan Reynolds,
and
was it?
Triple
And Triple
H. Yeah, I watched them all recently. That movie's pretty fucking corny, eh?
Yeah, it's horrible. The first 2 were really good though.
Top tier. Number 1's so fucking good.
Number 1's still good. The first scene when they're playing that dirty
nightclub shit.
Nightclub shit.
And yeah, dude.
Oh, that's such a good scene.
So fucking good, bro. That movie, those movies are so good. And my 2 housemates, like Josh and Simo, they hadn't seen Blade at all before.
Really?
So I was like, yes. I'm so excited that
show you the first time.
I always get excited when they haven't seen good movies because I'm like, I'm like disappointed you haven't seen it, but I'm excited that you get to see it as an adult rather than like a kid.
Because you don't understand as much.
Exactly. And they were just like, these are sick. And I was like, they're fucking dope. So yeah, I got to watch those again recently. They weren't on any streaming things for ages, and I went to go buy them from JB Hi-Fi, like the box set, and they didn't even have it either.
Are they streaming on Netflix or something?
I don't know now. I think they're on Binge now, but at first they were on Paramount, and I got Paramount for South Park.
Yeah.
So I got seen them all on there. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's fucking run this.
Yeah, they're fucking good. Good movies.
Yeah, they are. Wesley Snipes was so cool.
That's probably his only... Oh, wait, he's done a few movies.
He's done heaps of movies.
I like anything with Jamie Foxx.
Really? I haven't watched Ray.
Ray's a good movie.
I've got it saved. Haven't watched it.
Ray's a great movie.
I know, I'm excited to watch it. He won a fucking Oscar for it.
He's so good at everything he plays.
He is so talented.
Have you ever seen Booty Call?
No.
That's one of his earlier movies.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Just about 2 mates and they meet these 2 chicks and then they're trying to fuck but Jamie Foxx's girl's down to fuck and the other one's cock blocking the whole time. It's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, right.
It's like a classic 90s comedy.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, Booty Call.
Booty Call.
With Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, right.
Django Unchained, fucking good movie.
So good. They were working on a sequel and it just got canned.
Really?
Yeah, Quentin was writing a sequel for it.
He's making his last movie.
Well, he says that. He said he was not doing any more after 8.
Yeah, it might be Kill Bill 4.
3.
3?
Yeah.
3.
And I've heard... So he was already in the midst of writing a script, though, for Django 2. And it was going to be about Django and the girl.
Yeah, it's his last movie, so I hope it's an original. I hope it's an original.
It will be an original. But that's what he says, though. Fucking... like, he said number 8 was his last movie.
I think he's up to...
9. He's up to 9 now.
Oh, right.
So he went with Hateful Eight.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, fucking good.
It
I just seen it the other day.
I thought it was a bit of a letdown.
The last 10 minutes obviously
awesome.
made the whole movie.
Yeah. But like besides that, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was a bit like up until the last like 20, 30 minutes when you're like, oh,
here we go.
Yeah, it's
here we
fucking hectic.
Go. Yeah. Quentin's dope, eh?
Quentin is dope.
All his movies are dope.
All of his movies are good.
He loves feet a little too much, but...
He does love feet.
He fucking loves them. But besides that, all his movies are dope. I can't think of... the only one I haven't seen is Death Race.
I haven't seen Death Race. And I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs.
Oh. See, this is the moment where I'm like, I'm excited you get to watch that because you'll know with what I'm about to say, you'll notice and you'll be like, this is sick. He was like, put all his own money into that movie. It's like a independent film. And fucking they filmed it all in one warehouse and one street.
No shit.
Yeah, because they didn't have the they didn't have the money and shit. He's got some cool actors in it and that, but it's all filmed in this one warehouse and this one street, and it's fucking sick.
Gangster.
Yeah, and Pulp Fiction.
I didn't love Pulp Fiction. I didn't heaps love it. See,
what's your favourite Tarantino movie?
My favourite Tarantino movie would have to be... I like the Kill Bills.
That's valid.
Yeah, I do like Kill Bills.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them in years.
I watched them. So that's another thing with my housemates. I've never seen them. Yes, cunt. Let's go.
I haven't seen them in years. I used to fucking watch
them. Dude, that first one, that fight scene, Crazy 88, woo! That shit is sick.
And anything with Leonardo DiCaprio, I fuck
pretty
with,
dope.
Fuck with DiCaprio so much.
So my boys have been trying to pressure me hardcore to watch Shutter Island.
I've never seen Shutter.
Yeah, they like pressure me hard to watch it every time. I'm like, what movie show? Shutter Island. And like, little do they know, I just waited until they went to work one day because they both love it so much.
Have you seen The Revenant?
Yeah, that's sick.
Apparently, my missus was saying that movie's shot in all 100% natural lighting.
Yeah, it is. And they took them ages because there wasn't much natural lighting where they were filming. Yeah,
they were filming in some snow fucking...
Yeah, it was fucking... They only had like a few hours a day.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
But apparently there's a scene with a bear.
So good.
And it's like so realistic, it's like a bit fucked.
Yeah, it's fucking hectic. But yeah, with Shutter Island, they've just been pressuring me to watch it. Every time, let's watch a movie. Shutter Island. And I knew that they were just going to be like watching my reactions the whole movie. So I just waited for the cunts to go to work and I just watched it by myself.
Good.
Yeah, it was sick. And now I still haven't told them that I've watched it. I watched it about 8 months ago. So still every time let's watch a movie, this is like Shutter Island. I was like, not yet. We'll get to it eventually.
Have you seen Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a fucking good movie.
I haven't seen The Aviator.
The Aviator's... I haven't seen that
either.
either.
That's Leo, and that's Scorsese as well.
Scorsese's good.
Yeah, everything Scorsese's dope. I've wanted to watch this Scorsese movie for ages called Mean Streets. It's like... it's before Taxi Driver.
Yeah, right.
It's real old.
So it would be fucking like
early 70s.
Early 80s.
Early 70s.
Early 70s.
Like 73, I think.
Fuck.
And De Niro's in it.
Do you know what movie
And he's so young.
I never like really fucked with. You're going to hate it. You're going to hate it.
I feel like I know what it is.
Scarface.
I didn't think that. The fuck. How's it? I thought you were going to say like Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is fucking amazing.
I thought you were going to say Goodfellas because we were talking about Scorsese.
Nah, Goodfellas, honestly... Goodfellas is 50 times the movie Scarface is.
Scarface is dope though.
It's great because it's a classic. And
it's so good.
It's good, but it's not as good as Goodfellas.
No, it's not, but we don't have to compare them two.
Oh, Goodfellas is a fucking good
So is
movie.
Casino.
Blow is a great movie. If you've ever seen
I haven't.
Blow.
I got it saved.
You haven't seen Blow with John... That's Johnny Depp's greatest movie.
Have you seen Donnie Brasco?
Nah.
Oh, that's pretty good with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino.
I'm telling you.
That's a gangster movie.
Blow is fucking one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Real?
I still watch it. Like
I got it saved. I haven't watched it though.
Oh, dude, it's so... Because it's a true story.
Yeah, yeah.
And the bloke, I think the actual bloke he plays was out of jail last year.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, I got it saved, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's so hectic.
Yeah, is it?
Oh,
is it hectic?
It's hectic in the way where it's like you see him go from being a nobody
to this hectic cunt,
to dealing marijuana in California,
to the coke shit,
to starting to... It's just like a cat, and you see it happening, and it's like,
shit.
fuck.
I'm keen to watch it now.
And because obviously cocaine... I think it's based in the late 70s, early 80s. This is when cocaine first came to America.
Yeah, it was coming in.
So he was the first one.
Yeah.
He was the biggest importer.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all the gangster genre.
You meet he meets Pablo Escobar,
Yeah.
and like the first scene with Pablo Escobar, you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
fucking hell. I love that gangster, those gangster type movies and shit.
Yeah, it gets you, like, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's not a gangster movie.
Yeah, I know, but it fucking makes you think it is, isn't it?
Oh, the acting, Jonah Hill in that fucking movie is so
top
good.
tier, eh? Top tier. Like my mate Simo, he just quotes that movie. He can quote that movie for anything he does in life.
Great movie.
It's so good. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. Only because it's almost fucking 3 hours long.
Yeah.
I just haven't watched it in ages. You know what I only watched though, like a year ago for the first time? Godfather.
I've never watched any besides the first.
Oh, so good.
They're long investments.
I know, but anytime Al Pacino's on screen and there's like, you know, they don't have much score in it, like much music and shit like that. He's just like so good. He's so phenomenal. He's just like, you're just like, whoa. You just want to listen to everything he fucking says, and it's so good. Number 2 is really dope as well because it tells the story of like Al Pacino becoming like the new boss of the family, but at the same time it goes back in time and shows how the dad rose to power.
Yeah.
So it's telling both the same stories, but from their perspective. And the dad is De Niro.
Yeah, right.
De Niro's playing the dad, like the young.
It's an investment to watch.
I haven't watched number 3 yet.
That's like my missus always tries to make me watch Lord of the Rings. She's given up now.
Yeah,
but
you never seen them?
I have seen the first 2 and the start of the third now, but she fucking hates me because I was like, the Hobbits are better.
Oh, too much CGI in the Hobbits though.
She got so fucking triggered.
Too much CGI in the Hobbits.
She wanted me to watch like the director's cuts, like
fucking
that, 4 hours long.
Yeah, that last one with the director's cut goes for fucking 4 hours, man. I only watched them properly about 2 years ago.
They are good.
Yeah, they are. They are really good.
And the CGI is not that bad in them. Like,
because everything though was real practical with them.
Yeah, it's all practical effects.
That's what's good. Yeah, with the Hobbit though, everything's so much CGI in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell, am I watching a cartoon or what here? Like,
yeah, it's a lot of CGI. They're making a new Gollum, aren't they? No, that's a game.
Yeah. They're making a new Lord of the Rings series on Amazon.
That's gonna, if they don't nail that, that's gonna be fucking horrible.
Apparently they spent like $1 billion on it.
Well, they should.
Yeah, it needs to be good. And I think it's like a prequel to the Rings, but I don't know how.
Prequel.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like though. And it talks about all the rings and shit. I don't know. I don't know too much about Lord of the Rings. I've only watched them all once.
That's the thing when you get shows. See, Game of Thrones' issue was the last season they didn't have a book for.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a book after season 5,
and that's when it started.
That's
tapering.
when George Martin. Yeah, he wasn't involved in the show anymore.
Yeah, see, that's
so after season 5, he was like a producer, and then after he wasn't because he hasn't even made the 6th book yet.
Season 5 was okay, but anything after, like,
I know he dies. When's he die? That Jon Snow dude?
Huh?
That Jon Snow dude?
What about him?
When's he die?
He doesn't die.
He doesn't? When's he get fucking stabbed up and shit?
No, the fucking...
Isn't there a bit where he gets fucked up?
You're not going to watch it ever, are you?
No.
Alright, so the fucking... But
I already know about it. Everyone talks about it in front of me and
they
shit.
They fucked it, because the best character, that Khaleesi, Daenerys, whatever the fuck her name is, she's the main character.
Yeah, but that Jon Snow dude, whenever he gets fucked up at the end of a season or something, and he's like... Is it like a cliffhanger, or he...
he died, I think.
Yeah,
and then they brought him back.
That's the last book that got written.
Yeah, right.
Because like Manners, he's not obviously watching shows. He was listening to the audiobooks, and
right.
he was getting into it, and he said that's the last bit, and like that's when the books ended. There's nothing after that so far.
It's fucked, dude. They ruined
So
it.
I reckon the books are going to be so much different.
No, that's why this series is going to be gangster, because there's books for fucking all of it.
Is there?
Yeah, like this is
George R. Martin hasn't wrote the new one. He's gone back and done all that
like,
shit.
These are like before. These are like 2,000 years or whatever before.
Yeah, 200 years.
200 years before. So fucking, they have books for all of it, I think. So they're not making any of it up themselves.
Yeah. They should have just like had a year break before they did season 8. I was saying this last night.
COVID fucked everything too. Everyone was in a rush.
Yeah, they should have had a year break and fucking...
Wait, that wasn't COVID.
No, it was before.
Yeah.
They should have had a year break and fucking made it good. Like, just worked on it. Like, Peaky Blinders were doing a show every 2 years. Not like every year. So
are they going to end good, you reckon? Is it...
From what I seen, I think season 6, so I haven't watched that yet. I watched season 5 and that was just like insane. I was like gobsmacked when I watched it. I was jaw on the ground.
I need to watch it.
It's real good. It's real good. Like, yeah, you know it's good. Like, everyone says it's good, but like, when you watch it, you'll be like, fuck yeah, it's good.
I watched the first four episodes.
First season, lots of shows. First season,
You gotta wait. Even Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad's first season shit.
Bro, Breaking Bad took me 2 times to finally get through it because I watched like the first 3 seasons. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
As soon as he meets Gustavo Fring,
It gets fucking hectic.
That's why Better Call
that
Saul.
show is just like fucking nuts.
That's
bro.
why Better Call Saul is amazing, because
I'm so excited to watch it.
Focuses on a lot of Gustavo, how he became Gustavo.
No shit.
Or not how he became, but it's like he wasn't who he was.
It shows a lot more of him.
And then when it ends, it's like it's just all. And then if you watch Better Call Saul first, the first time you see Fring in Breaking Bad, you'll lose your fucking mind and be like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I think after I finish this Wire, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and watch Soul and then Breaking Bad.
Soul's definitely a binge show.
Yeah.
It's the first season's not too bad though. It's just not like it doesn't feel like it's a Breaking Bad.
Does it just is it setting shit up?
It's just setting shit up.
Yeah, lots of shows do that. That's what you got to do.
And I love that actor, whoever plays Soul.
That Bob Odenkirk dude. Whatever his name is.
Apparently he's got that Nobody movie. Apparently that's pretty good.
Yeah, my mate was telling me to watch that, and I was like, I just can't, bro. I just can't see him as that serious of a character because he was like a mad comedian back in the day.
Yeah,
and he was on SNL.
Yeah,
and fucking, he has a skit show on Netflix, and like,
have you seen Ozark?
No.
Everyone says...
Everyone's raving on about it, But everyone said the last season was pretty shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That kills everything.
I know, when someone says that to me, I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch it.
What's the point?
I know it's shit. I know it ends bad, so how about that?
Because I always see that clip on TikTok of that girl fucking screaming. You know that TikTok sound that's hell famous?
Or a girl screaming?
If you want me to leave, you're gonna have to fucking kill me. And she's like screaming.
No.
It's a massive like thing on
TikTok. If I hear it, I'll probably but I can't think.
Yeah, that's from that show, and apparently the acting in it's really good. And that Jason Bateman's fucking pretty good too.
Yeah, Jason Bateman seems to be cool, but I heard someone say on a podcast, and I was like, Jason Bateman's the same fucking character in every movie.
Yeah, it's Jason Bateman.
And he's like, just like kind of like this and kind of like freaks out, like, oh my God. And I was like, why'd you say that? Why the fuck did you say that? Now it's just stuck in my head.
I don't know why that reminded me of this, but the last movie that I fucking pissed my pants to, like laughing, and I watched it again the other day, was
Horrible Bosses?
No, Meet Where the Millers.
Oh, yeah.
That scene where the tarantula bites his nuts.
Dude, have you seen that actor now?
Yeah, he's Jack.
Yeah, because he's going to be in the MCU.
What's he going to be?
He's going to be Adam Warlock.
Fuck, there's a lot going on. There's
so many characters.
Is The Rock No, he's part of DC. He's Black Adam.
Yeah. I don't really watch the DC shit that much.
I don't fuck with DC.
Bit of a letdown.
Either.
Apparently they're going to scrap everything they've done and try to start the DCEU again.
Well, they had good fucking like they had Jason Momoa, they had The Rock.
Yeah, they got the talent. Henry Cavill as Superman as well.
They got Amber Heard. The greatest actress of all time.
Yeah, Jason Momoa was sticking up saying we need her back for Aquaman too.
Yeah, everyone's like, he was pumping her.
Everyone's like, yo, bro, you need to fucking chill. She should not be coming back. She should fuck off.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Rock, I can't watch his movies, Just him and the Kevin Hart thing when they were doing like movies every month. It's like fucking killed it for me.
Yeah, same. I haven't watched the Kevin movie in ages because of that. but his stand-ups are top tier to me.
Do you remember Soul Plane?
Yeah.
That was a good Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah. His stand-ups though is still top tier.
Yeah, he's still funny.
Yeah. What other movie? Superhero movie? You ever see that? It was like a parody to Spider-Man.
Yes.
And,
yes.
And Kevin Hart's in it. Oh my god, that's so.
And even him when he wasn't famous, and he was in like a Scary Movie 3.
Yeah.
Or was it?
No, that's superhero movie.
No, Scary Movie where he's mates with the guy with the dreads. What's his name? Andre something?
Yeah,
he's mates with him.
Yeah. Just grabbing some peanuts.
Yeah, just grabbing some peanuts.
Yeah. That movie is Scary Movie 3 is dope, and then after that, they're just like pretty shit, I reckon. Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3.
I haven't seen any of them in years.
Oh, I still watch them, mate.
Scary Movie 1 would still be good.
Yeah, they're like go-tos for me when I'm like really, really just like,
what am I going to watch?
Fucking hungover or something, or fucking just like
easy watching.
I'll just see them. I'm like, yep, let's go again. And I just like sit there quoting it to myself the whole time. Yeah. I fucking love them. The Wayne brothers were just so good, man.
The Wayne brothers were good.
They were so good. Do you ever see one of their older movies called Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood?
Yeah.
That movie was so funny.
And they had another one with Adam Sandler.
Really?
Adam Sandler was like was a criminal, and one of the Wayne brothers was a cop and had to go catch him.
Oh yeah, Bulletproof.
I
got that on DVD.
Fuck. And then is there a scene? Is it Bulletproof where he's in a convertible and he's like, "Where are you taking him?" He's like, "My retarded brother. I'm taking him to Disneyland." And and Adam Sandler's like, "Disneyland."
Yeah, dude, that movie is good. It's actually got a shitty ending though, but everything besides that is pretty good about it. Yeah, that's like a movie I got on DVD. That was hell hard to get.
What the fuck is wrong with movies now? Like,
I don't know.
They used to be so good and so creative.
Yeah, there's just not much like originality to it, eh?
It's because they can't do so much. Like, you can't say retarded in a movie.
Yeah, you cannot say retarded anywhere. Apparently, yeah, retarded, you can't say it. So
it's gone. That
word's
word's
gone. You're gonna have to bleep it out. Apparently, yeah, it's the R word now, isn't it? That's what people say. But same with faggot.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say faggot. You can't say it.
Yeah, I know. I was like writing music and shit, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, faggots. And then Manners like, you can't be saying that.
You got big brothered by Manners.
I was like, he didn't say I can't do it. He was just like, oh, I wouldn't do it. And I was like, but that's enough for me to go, nah, you're probably right. Probably shouldn't say it.
There's heaps of words. But then if you go back to like fucking Eminem's old music and shit.
Still listen to it. And he's just dropping it left, right and centre. Yeah. Some people still do it. Some people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you gotta fucking be famous.
Yeah, exactly. You have
to have a level of fame.
Yeah, you gotta have some cred.
You gotta have people to defend you.
Yeah, that's right. But you know, I think Manop said it in one of his new songs. And I was like, yeah,
he's bringing it back.
Yeah.
Bringing it back.
Have you ever seen like Clerks and shit?
Yes.
And that dude says like Porsche monkey, and then it's like, what the hell? And he's like,
I never understood that.
Yeah, neither. Not until like recently.
Because I used to watch Clerks 2, and Jay and Silent Bob when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to love that whole universe, like Dogma and all that.
Mallrats.
I used to love that universe. Yep. And Jay and Silent Bob had all of these moments. I have not rewatched that in years.
So good.
But I wouldn't have understood half the jokes.
Yeah, I didn't when I was a kid.
Clerks 2 was fucking hilarious though.
Clerks 3's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, trailers out and everything.
Are they
everything? Everyone's still the same.
Back.
And it's kind of going to be based on, because Kevin Smith, like Silent Bob, he's the one who made it all.
There was a new Jay
and Silent Bob, wasn't it? Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, it's not as good as the first one, but it's pretty good. The cop, you know, the cop in the first Jay and Silent Bob? Yeah, the one he's just like, not Will Ferrell, the security guard. Yeah, he's like, he was back in it. Because he was, when they announced that, apparently he was one of the first dudes to call up. He's like, I'll come back, bro. And like even Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are in it as well.
No way.
Yeah, I was just like, it's so good. Everyone just loves Kevin Smith. But yeah, the new Clerks is kind of going to be based on Kevin Smith, because he had a heart attack a few years ago when he was really, really, really fat.
Yeah, he's lost heaps of fucking weight.
Exactly, he's so healthy now. And that's what this is going to be about. It's going to be about Randall has a heart attack and kind of stops being an arsehole to everyone and kind of like appreciates life a little more.
Really? That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
They're making a new Beavis and Butthead.
That's out.
Is it? Have you
Paramount.
seen it?
I haven't watched it. I never watched the old one, but like Minox messaged me, he's like, Beavis and Butthead out right now.
I haven't seen the old one.
No.
I don't.
I just remember like my brother, he watched that with those two kids I was talking about that were fucked up. And he came home. He's like, I need TP for my bunghole.
Oh, it's so funny.
I just knew that bit.
Just about these two kids trying to get laid across America.
Yeah. What was the TV show? Then they did the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it was
now
an MTV show.
Yeah. And now what have they done? I think they've done a series and they've done another movie already.
No shit.
Yeah. So it's all on Paramount. That's the same with like South Park and shit. Paramount. That's all they fucking got going for them. Just those two things.
You only need one good show.
Yeah, like
I guess. Did you watch Squid Game? That kind of saved Netflix. You did?
No,
you didn't.
No,
you have to.
Why?
You have to.
Why?
It's that good.
When it was popping, Larrikin made a beat using the intro song, and Monop's like rapped over it and shit. And I was like, bro, they should have dropped that when it was big. It would have been a good draw.
Didn't they?
I don't know. I don't know.
You have to fucking hit the strike while the
fire.
Yeah,
you had to. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's like too late now. But. Like, I remember the beat. I was like, Jesus, this is fucking hard ass. He's like, yeah, bro, like, fucking...
You've never seen Squid Game?
Nah, what's the fucking hype with it?
It's good. But you have to watch it in Korean with subtitles.
Yeah, I know.
Like, everyone that I know that's watched it, they're like, we just put it on the English. And
Fuck
it's like,
that.
it ruins it.
Ruins it,
The voice acting does not emit the emotion.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
And it's like, they don't have the emotion in their voice.
Yeah, it fucking does ruin it. I watched this other movie called The Platform or some shit on Netflix. And it's about this jail that's just...
It starts at the top and goes at the bottom. And
food.
The people up the top are with the food.
Yeah.
And that's fucking so good.
Yeah, I watched that with just the subtitles and that movie was fucking...
Was that Korean as well?
Nah, that was like Spanish.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was made in Spain.
It was.
But that movie was fucking hectic.
Have you seen Parasite?
Nah.
I only watched that the other day because it was a massive...
Yeah, it won Oscars and shit like that.
Fuck.
Is it full on?
Oh.
That dude made another movie called something. It's like a crime thriller. I think it was like Key something. I don't know. It's probably not hard to find because it was huge as well.
Oh.
And everyone said that movie is better than Parasite.
Parasite is so good.
Is it?
So good.
Fucking hell.
Korean film is fucking amazing.
Insane. A24. I think A24 did it. That film company. Have you heard of them? Yeah, they're making crazy fucking movies.
What was that fucking other one that gives me...
Old Boy? Have you ever seen that?
Nah.
Oh, they made an American remake and I watched that and it's fucked up. But everyone's like, nah, dude, you gotta watch the original. It's about this dude. I'm pretty sure if it's like the American one's like the Asian one, it's about this dude who like gets kidnapped his whole life and then like breaks out and he's kind of like lost trying to find out who he is and what's going on, and he just has a hammer. That's all he has, and he just like fucks cunts up with a hammer.
No shit.
Just goes savage. And yeah, there's like a scene in the American remake and he's just like fucking in this place just smashing like 20 to 30 cunts with hammers. And like people said like, nah, the Asian one's way better than that. It's fucking hectic.
Yeah, it's always hard when they do remakes as well.
Yeah.
Like Skins. Did you ever watch Skins?
No.
Skins is a fucking good show. The first 4 seasons are like up there with the best for me.
Yeah, right. People said the same about Shameless.
Shameless apparently is phenomenal.
Yeah, I watched like... Because that's a London show that got remade. And then the American version, everyone says London one's insane.
Yeah, like Skins, they tried to remake it in America, but they fucking did it like word for word. It's very weird.
Yeah.
And like the English slang is like Australian slang. It doesn't match American accents.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched Shameless. I got like 6 seasons in the American one. And then like I got too emotionally involved, and there's like fucked up bits, like depressing bits, and I started feeling really depressed watching it, and I was like thinking, I was like, why the fuck am I so sad every day, like fucking just like being so negative? And I was like, I gotta stop watching this fucking show, bro. Like,
yeah,
I gotta stop watching it. And I stopped watching it. I felt better like within 2 weeks. I was like, bro, that show was fucking me up.
You should watch Skins. The first 4 seasons are pretty phenomenal.
What is it about?
So it's like this group of 7 friends. Every 2 seasons, the cast changed.
Oh, okay.
But there was always 1 or 2 lingerers.
Yeah.
So in the first 2 seasons, there's like 7 friends. Every episode, you wake up and it's a day in that friend's perspective.
Okay.
One of them's a drug addict. One of them's fucking got anorexia. One of them's fucking his parents are fucked up.
Yep.
Like they all got these different issues. One of them's closet homosexual. And like it's just full on.
Yeah,
but
right.
they're always just partying and drinking, getting fucked up.
I think someone was just telling me about this recently.
Skins is really good.
It sounds familiar.
Skins has some fucking epic scenes in it.
Bro, there's so much good shit. Like, how the fuck am I meant to watch all this?
It's hard.
There's so much. I don't have the time.
It's hard.
I don't have the fucking time. I just like feel like I'm missing out on cool things. That's gonna be like a fear when I die. That I'm not gonna get to watch everything.
You haven't watched everything.
Yeah,
you might be able to though.
I'm gonna die, and they're gonna still be going on the MCU. I'm like, fuck. So, like, I feel sorry for people that passed away and didn't get to see like the end of like the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame and shit. Like, that would have sucked, bro.
I've gotten so close.
Yeah, imagine living, because that took 13 years to get to the end. Imagine just like living through being one of the biggest fans and like passing away accidentally in a car crash or some shit, and you stuff like.
You don't reckon a bit of the MCU died when Robert Downey Jr. died?
Nah.
In it? Nah.
Nah, it needed to happen.
Yeah.
It needed to happen. Like, how else are they going to grow and like bring new characters in? There'll be too many characters because there's so many Marvel characters.
There's a movie you can never, ever, ever make again.
What?
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yeah, bro. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? Well, you see what Tom Cruise has said?
No.
He's apparently, since that movie, he's been obsessed with like Les Grossman and wants to do a spin-off movie.
Of Tropic Thunder?
Of Les Grossman.
They have to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. But as an Asian...
They have to have Ben Stiller back writing it because he wrote and directed the first one, and that's just like just got all his friends and just made the most fucked up movie.
I'm gonna fucking watch that later. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Oh my god, dude! That
Jack Black with a coke habit. Come on,
heroin addict.
Amazing. Matthew McConaughey was fucking in it.
Everyone was in it, bro. As if Tom Cruise played that role. He's such a fucking weird cunt as well. Like,
yeah,
Scientologist and shit like that, and fucking
that scene where he's just dancing.
Yeah, I love it. He's like big dick swinging.
He's a fucking weirdo.
He's like, and Bill Hader's behind him. He's like G6. And he's just like hyping him up and shit. I was like, oh, bro, that movie is so fucking good. That movie is top tier.
That is a great movie. But Robert Downey Jr.
As if he did that, he played an Australian man playing a black man.
Like he didn't get cancelled.
Nah, and it was like not even that long ago. It was like fucking like 2008 or some shit.
2008.
Yeah, but with saying like that cancel shit, have you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, a lot of people say that's hilarious.
That's my favorite TV show of all time.
A lot of people
that's
say
about
that.
South Park for me.
Really?
Yeah,
that funny.
Yeah,
is it crude or is it?
It is. Yeah, it's crude. But people say it's Seinfeld on meth.
Nice.
And there's like, have you ever seen Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, they love Lethal Weapon.
So they love Lethal Weapon, and there's like a couple of episodes where they make Lethal Weapon 5. There's episodes like the gang makes Lethal Weapon 5, and like so you're watching this movie, them trying to make a movie, so shit, so funny though, and one of them black faces it, and then halfway through, so the whole episode is just them watching the movie, like watching it back, and then halfway through the episode. The two main dudes switch characters, like Murtaugh and Riggs. They switch over, and the other dude, he doesn't do blackface, but he just has a better voice. Like he does a better Murtaugh voice. So it's just like they're just like watching it. And they're like, we shouldn't have switched characters halfway through, eh? And it's like, nah, maybe not.
What's the show about? Just nothing.
Nothing. It's about these. How many is there? 4. And then Danny DeVito comes in season 2.
Danny DeVito's in it.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
He's fucked up. He's so disgusting. He just loves doing coke and fucking whores.
I didn't know Danny DeVito was in Always Sunny.
Yeah, well, after season 1, the show was going to get cancelled, and unless they got a big star.
That's like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the show was going to get cancelled, and Danny DeVito's kids loved it, and they heard the news that it was going to get cancelled. They're like, Dad, you should go on it, and then like they just reached out because they heard that as well, that Danny DeVito's kids love our show, so they reached out to him. He's like, yeah, sure. It's still getting made. It's up to season 16.
No shit.
Yeah, and he is fucked up. Like, he's so bad. One of the dudes is just like, for 12 years, he's like in a closet homosexual. One of them's just the dumbest dude of all time. One of them's just like a predator to chicks, and he gets worse as the seasons progress, like really bad. And then there's a chick in it, she's just like a dumbass. And then Danny DeVito is just like fucking disgusting. But a billionaire. So they just own this pub and fucking...
Where's it available
Disney.
on? Is it on Disney? Yeah. On the Star part of
it? The Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah. But all 15 seasons are on there, and it's just so good. Like,
no shit.
I think one season that I didn't really like was like 13 or something. I was like, it's starting to go downhill now, so many. But then the newest season came out and it had COVID stuff and shit, and I was like, that was so good. Like, it was just as good. I was like, fuck yes. Mac, like there's a dude called Mac. He's the creator of the show, And for 1 year, he was like that. Everyone's like, we should all just like put on like 30, 40 kilos and get hell fat for a season. Everyone's like, nah, man, like we'll just wear fat suits. He's like, no, it's not the same. And everyone's like,
isn't.
Yeah, and everyone's like, no, we're not doing it then. That's it. It wasn't getting done. Season 7 comes around to filming, Mac rocks up and he's just 40 kilos heavier, fat as, so bad. And I remember watching that for the first of the time. So finished season 6, I was binging it, started season 7, I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, did I miss anything? And then like they address it straight away. The camera's just on him, he's just eating burritos. And it's like, Mac, you are so fucking fat. And he's like, oh no, I'm putting mass on, I'm putting muscle on. But then the next season comes, he's lost all the weight and he's jacked, just shredded.
Yeah.
And they're just
I've gotta
like,
watch it.
They're just like, that's like, he talks, they got a podcast as well. And what they do on theirs is they've gone back and they rewatch an episode before.
And like commentate you through it kind of thing.
They watch it and then talk about their thoughts on the episode. Like, some episodes are fucking bad, man. Like, hell racial and shit like that. I don't know how they got away with doing some of this shit as well. But FX, the network, just loved them. And they just gave them a hell late slot though, like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So they just let them run wild with it, and they really have ran wild with it. Like,
have you seen The Boys?
Nah.
That's a good show.
Everyone's gone nuts to me about
that show, man. Some scenes in that show, you're fucking like.
Yeah, everyone's gone nuts. So I just got Amazon back, so that's like on the list to watch as well.
Definitely, that doesn't have a weak first season.
Yeah.
Like, it starts off hard, but the last season, within the first 10 minutes, because you always forget when you're waiting for the next season how fucked up that show is.
Yeah.
And then within the first 10 minutes, the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my life happens.
Season 4 just started production.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it, eh? Yeah, that's on the list.
They're making a spin-off as well with it.
Are they?
They're making like a spin-off of I
don't know much about that show. I do know one of the fucked up scenes. I've seen it all over socials.
With the dick?
The dude and sneezes or whatever.
Yeah, so he's doing a heap of coke.
Yeah.
And he's gay, and his superpower is he can shrink.
Yeah.
So he shrinks and he goes into this other gay dude's dick, and he's like touching the walls.
Yeah.
but then he has to sneeze, so he sneezes and he fucking rips him in half.
Yeah.
But after that, one of the main characters catches him in a little coke bag and he's like shaking him around.
Yeah, that's what my mate told me. I fucking heard about it. But I was like,
that's not even the worst scene.
That's all I know about it. That's all I know. Dude,
it's just like if superheroes were real, that's how they would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
They would. Like, they'd be celebrities and they'd be fucked up.
Yeah, for sure, eh?
Yeah.
100%.
Like the main actor who's like the Superman, like the Homelander, he's a fucking psycho and he is such a brilliant actor.
Is he?
Like, he was made for that role.
Fuck off.
Because you're like, you are such a sick fuck. Like, he's one of those actors that if people see him on the streets, they probably won't like him.
Yeah.
Like you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but there's this bloke called Godfrey. I can't remember his fucking name now.
Yeah.
He was one of the first early like villains.
Yeah.
He was a little cunt.
Yeah,
and he was that good at that role, he wouldn't get casted in anything after that role because people didn't like him.
Yeah.
Like, he was that vile in the show and that good at playing it. He has to do Broadway things now because he won't get hired to do anything.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That Boys one.
That's worth a watch.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
Everyone's been going nuts about it, eh?
If you're into, it's like MCU but for adults.
Yeah. I definitely wanted to watch it. I was like, one of my movie dudes I was talking about, he's like, talked about his top 10 like fucking superhero movie / TV shows, and he was like, that's number one.
Yeah, it's
over everything.
Good.
And this dude loves fucking Batman, and this dude loves the MCU, and he was like, The Boys is better than everything.
It's made for more. It's only for adults, so it's like MCU on meth.
Fuck yeah. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, it's good.
How many episodes are there? There's 3 seasons.
3 seasons. I think there's 6 to 7 episodes a season, or maybe 8.
Yeah. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Like, out of the mainstream ones?
Out of any power. You can make a fucking power up for all I care. Yeah, it's a tough one.
See, I'd say I'd like to do that doctor's travel between realms, but then what would I do with that? You know, there's nothing.
I mean, he uses that shit and he can just go anywhere.
Yeah, but when you're paro, you mates you'd end up bad. You with paro, you fucking.
Well, that's why I always said teleportation.
See, do you know what was a great movie? That fucking Jumper.
Yeah, I know. There was meant to be 3 of them, but apparently it did so bad in the box office.
Why?
They canned it.
It was good.
So good.
It was a fucking good concept.
I love it.
And
Fucking
do
love
you know
that
what?
movie.
I like Limitless as well.
I like that as well.
What's that one with Justin Timberlake? In Time. Another good
I didn't
one.
watch that.
Fuck, any superpower. What would you do?
Teleportation.
You do that?
100%. I fucking...
How it's like just from bit to bit or anywhere?
Boom,
Like jumper
anywhere.
shit?
Anywhere. No, yeah. I don't know. I have to click my fingers. Something I can teleport. I can go anywhere. Fuck, it's too cold here today. I'm gonna go to a fucking beach somewhere. Boom, let's go.
I wouldn't mind being able to read people's minds and shit.
I feel like you'd go crazy though.
Or that. Do you know what? That X-Men shit. That Mystique girl.
How she can just change into people.
That's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's
It's fucking hard. That's a hard question.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'd like to be able to. I'd like to be able to look into the future and the past.
Okay, that's interesting. Into the future is pretty scary though.
I prefer to look into the past. Like
Absolutely, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Time traveler.
Time travel.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had another question I got asked the other day after we did the Complete show. I was out with Complete, Manners, OMAC, and Uncle Sam. That's Complete's team. And they asked me a question. It's a pretty fucked up question. They go, if you can commit any crime...
And not get done.
No. If you can, what crime would you commit? If you commit that crime, it can never be done after you've committed it. Yeah.
Oh, there's obvious one that comes to mind, but you can't say it.
They said it alright.
They did, yeah, but everyone knows what one.
Yeah, well, he
The big R. If you're gonna have to do it, and so it can't be done again, it would have to be that.
Yeah, well, he one of the boys didn't just say that. He said what type of that.
Oh my god.
and he goes like,
yeah, well, if you're going to be specific about it, then you would choose that one as well.
He goes, there would be statues of me. He goes, he was like, there'd be statues of me. You know, people would appreciate me, but they wouldn't like me. Yeah.
Well, you got to do it.
Yeah, you'd be saving a lot. One of the boys said terrorism.
Nah, fuck terrorism. It's not big enough.
One of the other boys said genocide.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that hasn't happened in a long time.
It's been a while. It happens in like China and stuff now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen here.
But yes, that there was obviously that one. That's obviously the main answer. So when it got asked, there wasn't even a moment's silence. He was just like, bang. Just said it like that. He didn't even think. And I was like, whoa.
That's the only call though. What you can't do. What's murder? Like murder. Then
Yeah,
there'd be too many. A lot of people deserve to get fucking murdered.
Yeah, they do. I was like, they all said the cool answers, and I was like, oh, I don't know, man, fucking maybe arsonist, like.
Still, but like rack something from Big W.
I don't like setting fire to things, like maybe arsonists. And like,
arson's a weird fucking thing because then there's those arsonists that work for the fireys, like they'll start a fire so they can put it out.
Yeah, lots of arsonists are firefighters.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
They just love it so much.
They love fire.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck yeah, let's go
fire.
fucking put it out.
That's a good question though.
Someone's like, let's not put it out. Let's watch it for a little bit.
That's a fucking mind fuck that question.
What? Oh yeah, it is. That's a good one,
hectic.
That's a good one. That's a good question to ask people. I had so much fun listening to people's answers when I asked them that.
Yeah, like,
so I got asked that question last week, and I've like asked heaps of people already because it is such a fun question to ask.
That is fucking. To me, there's really only one.
There is but that specific one.
But it is a specific one as well. It'd be like
yeah, no, because someone, yeah, exactly. Someone was like, "Why don't you just say like, you know, the whole thing all together?" And then no, you can't do that because, you know, you have to be specific. I want specifics, and I was like, fuck me, that's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, and then I said arsonist, and they was like, yeah, you know, I was like, you guys took all the fun ones. I didn't know what to fucking say. The fun ones, but fucking, I was like, I can only think of that because like I've had someone fucking cocktail my house before. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it wasn't fucking fun. So I was like, I didn't know what to say. Fucking, unless you thought of some hell weird crime that's just like hell cook shit. I was like, I don't know. What about like something to do with bestiality or some shit like that?
Then you're just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? Like, no one gives a fuck about bestiality. So if you're choosing to do that, it's only to get the pass.
Yeah, it's getting one good time in.
He picks the breed. He's like, I want a border collie here now.
Yeah, I want love making to stop happening to border collies specifically. And I was like, what? Yeah, that's
Get me a border collie. I need to do this.
Someone get one up here right now. Yeah, he was like, what? One of the dude's questions was like, how poor are the kids?
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know if that's how it fucking works.
I don't know. Fuck, there's too many logistics.
No, there is. So those type of questions are so fucking funny to ask people when they least expect it.
Yeah, you just put it on them.
Yes.
I have a mate, Jacob, that I went to the first episode of my podcast. I won't speak to that cunt for a month.
Yeah.
And he'll message me, he's like, Sav, I need to talk to you. Or he'll just randomly call me and I'm like, how you going, man? He's like, oi, quick question. Like, how many year fives do you reckon you could fucking beat to death?
I love that one.
And just shit like that. Like,
I love that
weird
question.
shit. Like,
I love that
how
question.
many do you reckon you could pass?
So I watched a dude break it down. He goes, let's break it down a little more specific. We'll have rounds. First round's 1. Second round's 2.
The waves are...
Yeah, waves. Second round's 3. Next one. Once you get the 5 though. So how old were the kids again?
So I think in year 7 you're about 11, 12.
Year 7-year-olds or was it year 5-year-olds?
Year 5s or year 7?
How many year 5s? We'll say year 5.
We'll say year 5. How old are you in year 5? 9, 10?
Yeah. We'll say 10-year-olds because this is what it got broken down to.
25 kilo.
Right. We'll say 10-year-olds because then this is what this dude do. He said every 5 round at the end of the 5th round, a year 7 comes in as well.
Boy.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, that's pretty good. Where's the battleground at though? This dude was like, I picked my own battleground, but this dude said an open arena, like gladiator style. For me, when I ask this question to people, I say playground. Any park of your choice. Gives you more variety, get around, you know what I mean?
Go to pub.
But a playground though, you get the top of the playground, bro, you kick them off, you know what I mean? One good kick to the chest.
You can use their bars like fucking
Exactly.
their head.
One good kick to the chest, they're probably going to be done. You know what I mean?
You're a big dude too.
Yeah, I got a few big kicks in me, I reckon. I'm going to get gassed quickly though. So I've got to utilise the playground, not let them get up the top. I really thought about this one. I love this question. So you know what I mean? And then that year 7 comes along, he might need a punch and a kick. So it's like, got to use your stamina, got to be well. So I'm thinking like, you know, I'm thinking like round 20 10-year-olds and 4 year 7s. I might get a little overwhelmed. I might be a little tired. I think I'll struggle, but I think I'll be able to get past round 20, not too far. If I'm being realistic, I'm not going to sit here and go, I can kick 100 fucking, 10-year-olds in the chest. Cause
I wish there was a way to just answer this question.
It's so good. You need like an AI to generate it or some shit, make a video.
No, on it, yeah, maybe, because there's fucking, it just plays in my mind rent free. I just want to know.
Yeah, that question is a fun one to talk about. Like I said, I get really into that one. I love that question. I love
when he rang me and hit me with it, I was like, it's a fucking great question.
What do you think? My scenario, the playground and the rounds.
I don't know. I'm smaller than you. That's the only issue.
Yeah, but you might you might be able to last.
I'll last longer.
Yeah,
and I've trained a bit, so
exactly.
I could probably do it. I'd honestly use leg kicks.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm not like, obviously I'm fucking fat as right now.
Yeah, but you big boy, you wouldn't take much.
I'm trying to fucking. I've started training in that now, get healthy and shit again. But if that's what I'm saying, if I'm talk about right now, my physique right now, not 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I reckon I could get to about. See, it's that year 7's going to fuck me because he might be my height.
He might be. It's going to be the same one every time. We'll say he's like up to your moustache on you.
He's not like one of them genetic 7.
No, they're all standard.
Easy.
They're all
He's not
standard.
a freak. All right, I'm going to say I could get to about 16, 17, round 16, 17.
I reckon you get like up to what I'm saying though, 20.
I'd have to look at it. I'd have to really inspect.
Because at the same time though, you got to remember, yeah, like I said, round 13 will be 13 kids.
How tall are year 5?
We'll say about that.
Say about that?
Yeah.
I'd fucking bash him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. One kick, bro. Easy.
Yeah,
Bang. One
kick. The only
kick.
thing, though, is will they stay down? Because kids are weird. They'll bounce off the ground and shit.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like if I kick one of those kicks, I got a size 13 foot.
Do the other ones get deterred, or are they all just coming for you?
They all just come in no matter what.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, if you make an example out of one.
I know. Everyone gets scared in the world. Imagine if there was 10 of you running at one dude and you watch one of you get front kicked so hard he died. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because if you can put some hesitation into it.
Yeah, but they're just coming at you. They're just coming at you. They just focus on you. That's it. But yeah, like I said, round 13, you got 13 kids. Round 14, you got 14 kids. So now thinking about it myself, I might not even be able to make round 20. Round 20 max, I'm thinking.
That's a lot of kids.
Exactly.
That's
Now
like-
I'm starting to go back down to 15. Now I'm going to 15. Because even one, you got 1, 2, that's 3, and then like 3, 6. It starts getting big numbers real quickly.
How about this?
That's a lot of front kicks.
Does it change if you've drunk
Like alcohol?
12 beers beforehand?
Well, maybe you get to pick your substance for this activity.
Whoa.
Just give
What are
me
you picking?
Coke. Straight up. There's nothing else that can compete with it.
I don't know. If you
I'll be able to go for ages then, eh?
If you really want to fucking arc up, you get that glass Barbie going.
Yeah, I know, but some cunt's going to get so paranoid and shit.
You need someone to get a water for you every 5 minutes.
Yeah, you get gassed as well, yeah. Well, even on the rack, you're probably going to need some fucking water, though.
You start talking to the kids.
Yeah,
This is why I'm doing this.
I didn't choose to do this. I got put here. I got put in this situation. You're running at me. Start claiming self-defense.
Oh,
That year 7 comes in. He's just like fucking. He's like, you hurt all my friends. I'm just fucking. You guys coming at me, man. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this.
we do it in the Vic car park.
Oh, bro, I'm so glad I got to go to the Vic, eh?
Oh, I used to go every Friday.
Yeah, I know. I met you at the Vic once.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Were you with Ranger?
Yeah, I was with Ranger. Yeah, and that's how I met you.
I seen Ranger fucking do some things out
I've
the
seen
Vic.
Ranger do some things at the Vic.
Oh, I remember once everyone started screaming and running to the smoking area, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And there's just Ranger holding a chair, and he was walloping cunts.
Yeah, bro, I seen him get in a fight once, and in the middle of the fight, I told someone this story yesterday. He got a wheelie bin and put it on someone's head, and they were like pinned in the bin.
Oh, he's
like,
a loose fucking unit.
Oh my god, he's top tier, bro. He's top tier.
Funny dude.
I know.
It's just such a so unexpected because he's just he was. Well, I don't know about what he looks like now.
He
but
looks the same.
looked like more of an adult though.
He looks the same. He's just a little thicker.
Yeah, because he was pretty small, dude.
He was skinny.
Yeah, real skinny, and he's redhead, and you like.
That neck tattoo.
And then-
everyone just fucking knew who he was.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Had that lisp.
Yeah, it's got a little bit.
He's got the lisp. Nah,
It's always the skinny rangers with a list. Man.
Yeah.
You watch out for him.
you do. Yeah, I remember I first hung out with him when I was like 16. And I was like with him at the beach. And because someone picked on me once in front of him. And when with his old group, he got picked on a little bit before he snapped. And then they stopped picking on him.
Yeah.
That's what happened with him. And then I was getting picked on once in front of him. And he just stood up and like told this cunt to fuck up. Because they were trying to show off in front of him as well. We were like younger, like I said, like 16. So he would have been like 19 or some shit like that. And yeah, stood up for me and let me hang around him and shit like that. And then I was with him once, we went at the beach, and like he got in a fight with some like 30-year-old junkie, and like threw this big as headbutt, and the junkie kind of slipped it, and Ranger hit him on the side of the head and split his head open.
Oh.
And he was just down, and I just like jumped in and just like kind of flogged this dude for him. And then me and him were just like brothers after that. Like
Yeah.
he was at my family for family events and
no
shit.
fear in that kind of.
Yeah, nah, none at all. That's what I mean. He's just like family events. Like, I still speak to him all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I had a video call with him about a month ago, and I was like, "Do you get to wear grey clothes where you are?" He's like, "Oh no, this is a Calvin Klein shirt, bro." I'm like, "What?"
When he gets out, we'll set up that like a little
Yeah.
jail.
That's what I said to you. Ranger talking shit like for as long as he wants. Oh my god, I couldn't.
Been
do
in
that.
for a while. We might want like a fuck. He might get a little fucking weird out. You don't know.
No, he will. Absolutely, he will. It's not going to be straight. I'm not going to get him from wherever he is and bring him straight here.
Nah, do it.
But like I couldn't imagine him not enjoying this. Like
Yeah.
it just me knowing him as well as I do.
I haven't talked to Ranger in years. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine him not enjoying this. This is right up his fucking alleyway.
Yeah, he's missed out on a lot.
Yeah, I know he has. But that's what I mean. Me and my brother, we talked to him like once a week at least. So, you know, he's like, but where he is now, he gets the call like at night time and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
where,
like,
where is he?
He's in Mount Gambier.
Oh, that's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice up there apparently.
Yeah, it's a holiday house apparently.
Yeah.
But fucking, so he'll like call, like the latest he'll call is like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we'll be day drinking. and he gets the calls from real pissed. And
That's
he loves
hilarious.
it. Yeah, exactly. So it's always like good when that happens. You know, it's fucking real funny. But yeah, I had a video call with him. He's like, nah, bro, Calvin Klein shirt up, stands up. It's like the newest Nautica tracksuit, pants on. Got these as well.
Decked out better than fucking us.
Puts his feet up, got a pair of Air Maxes on. I'm like, fuck
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
fuck on.
Living it.
Yeah. So he hasn't even got long left. Like fucking not long at all.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So exciting.
So do you have any, before we finish up, do you have any fucking new shit happening? What's going on in your world?
I have a new song. When's this dropping?
This one will drop next Tuesday or next Friday.
I have a new song that is out now then. If it's dropping next week, I have a new song that's out now called Puffy Jacket. And that will just be on YouTube and Facebook.
Goobsy on it all.
Yep, Goobsy, Goobsy.
Spotify?
This won't be on Spotify. This is just like some promo shit. So that will be out now for anyone watching this. And my EP will be out this year as well sometime. That's almost finished. Waiting on one last song to get done. And that will be out as well. So it's very exciting. And we've got a big show coming up soon, September 30th, I believe, at the Gov. So me and Minops will be performing again, and Manners and Larry will also be performing. And there's a bunch of other dope acts on it. But that's all I've got coming up at the moment.
Fuck yeah.
So a bunch of cool things.
That was fucking heaps of fun, man. I didn't realise that you were going to be like a movie buff and fucking...
Yeah.
Like, that was fun. That was dope. Getting to know you a bit more.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Cheers for that.
Oh, good. We're definitely going to have to do more.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll do something.
I definitely believe we can just talk.
Oh, dude, that's why I had to cut it off now, because I'm fucking reckon we're almost at like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, before we go, we need to do one with fucking Bridgie. What the fuck's going on with him, man? Why haven't you done one with him?
Fuck. Well, he just get too drunk and I don't know what the fuck he'd talk about.
That's true.
We'll do one with Bridgie. We'll do the 100 shots.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to do that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you. Boost.